Rosenstruick.
Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. Gaylord on a Friday. Fat on a Friday. Fuka Friday.
I can rub my nipples to this sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Stop the points game right now. It's time to do something dumb. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday. Fuka Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fuka on a Friday.
Yeah! Wonderful, wonderful!
Wonderful.
Let's go, baby. Let's go! Hello, friends. Hello, Holes. Hello, JBH. How are you?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
How are you, Ma?
Of course I am wonderful. It is Friday. My microphone is failing me.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Santa Claus? New mic stand.
Can't you tighten that screw, Ma?
Yes, it's tightened all the way. But I have, I made a mistake. Months ago.
You oiled it, right?
Yeah, when I put the WD-40 because it was squeaking. I was like, let me hit it with the WD.
The WD might have worked
It's fucking annoying.
if you didn't put so much. You probably put too much.
No, I just put a little squirt in there.
Yeah?
What do you think? I dumped the whole can? No, I get
No,
like that.
I don't
And
know.
that was
I'm
it.
thinking maybe
It's the end.
if there's too much in there.
Fucking A. Someone in the chat said put grease or something like that, but it was a brand new mic stand. And it was squeaking like a mofo.
Eventually, the WD-40 will wear off, and you won't have that problem.
It's been a year.
Yeah, eventually it'll wear off.
A year
It
of
always
limp
does.
dick microphone. There it goes. All right, good. That's perfect. Yeah, I know, greasy. I think, it was Boss was probably the one that said that.
So now you have
Because,
to hold your mic the whole time you talk? Oh, there you go.
No, I have to push it. I've been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
No joke, a year. I've been putting it like this, holding it, and then, okay, we're good, don't touch it. But I like to grab the mic and move it.
And then when you
And
do...
move around, and then
it
I'm like,
messes
yeah,
up.
Jesse, let's go, blah. There it goes.
That's funny.
I'm surprised you didn't notice that.
No, I knew you had a problem with it. I didn't know it was lasting this long.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Santa
Limp
Claus,
dick
send me a
microphone.
mic stand because I have a flaccid stand. Anyway, we are here on a Friday. We're fooking off. We had a new intro. Let me know what the ones in the chat. Well, not a new intro.
No, same intro.
Touched up.
A few tweaks.
Yeah, we updated our intro.
Yeah.
Let me know what the ones in the chat if you recognize any of those updates. And fucking.
Wonderful.
All right, so Rosenstruick versus Overeem is the big event for us. There is Joshua versus, is it Ortiz or Reyes? What's his name? What kind of Spanish name we got?
We do see you, Sean Franklin.
Ruiz.
And Ruiz. Sorry, he said, my first time catching the beginning. Who am I kidding? You won't see this. Because apparently we don't read comments. So we did see it.
Well, I didn't see it.
Just so
saw
you
it.
know.
Yeah. All right, we got some ones in there. Some people are here. I like when people are here early on a Friday. Because, I mean, listen.
I just feel so special. I've got a special face.
Oh, it's growing. It's growing.
Attention is short. Bust to outer space. Mine in a special place. GSP abducted me. I'm from an alien race. Special face. Special face. Special face.
Hey, it's Connor Hernandez.
Yeah boy, we out here, let's go.
Yeah.
Hope everyone is wonderful. This random, but I got my brother an early Christmas present.
Uh-oh.
A personal video from Corey Anderson.
Oh,
Did you
shit.
really?
BW points JBH baby you let's go.
That's
fist,
awesome.
flex biceps.
You know what would be
And then
great?
you gotta back up.
Whoa.
You're gonna go
Wait,
to
Connor,
sleep.
give me
And then
11.
you need to back up, and you can go to sleep too.
Your niggas still following football?
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys are now 6-7 for the season, yet again closer to my 8-8 prediction. Them niggas made Mitchell Trubisky look like Lamar Jackson.
Oh, it's hysterical.
Points Moss.
I can't get over. I love it. The NFC East is the biggest joke, and the Giants are playing Eli Manning tomorrow against the Eagles, and
Yeah.
they just everyone's losing, and
Yeah.
what a mess. All right, so we got to do points to Jesse. Jesse's hooking up the points over here, and we're gonna play the songs, and we have an announcement for the stream boss. So let's play the songs, Jesse. Jesse, you got some points. JBH, yeah, baby.
Boys!
And then you better
Connor
back up. You're gonna go to
Hernandez!
sleep. And then you need to back up, and you can go to sleep too.
Kelly Van Hughes.
Matt Hamill picked up an undeserved victory over John Jones exactly 10 years ago today. That was a random MMA factory. Points to the Auburn head fella to make up for that simp Connor H's donation.
Oh,
Wow,
stop it.
look at that. How about that? We got two in my favor. Here we go, boys.
Boys to the boys!
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Points to the boys.
Wonderful, wonderful.
By the way, Connor, I wanted to say before we get too far, your hat. I know you want a black and gray with a red stripe in the middle, but do you want the beginning part to be black or gray? Because I can't start it until I know what you want. Like,
Surprise him.
well,
He told you the colors.
I know
Surprise.
he gave me he told me before what he wanted, and I forgot what he wants that front part, the beginning part, to be.
Okay. We'll help her out. Help JBH out. By the way, before we get going, and thank you to the donations, we are playing the points game tonight. Right now it's 11-4. You look at the stream boss, and here's the deal. If you are the stream boss by the buzzer, if you're the buzzer beater, if you're the stream boss king tonight on the MMA-Holes, we have a stuff on the couch here. I don't know if you can see. From BetDSI. We have a lot of
Would you like me to
BetDSI
grab
shit.
some stuff? I got it.
A lot of stuff. We're going to do a gift bundle from BetDSI. The stream boss tonight, the person that is the boss of the stream, and it's Connor Hernandez right now. We will get this bundle now. We got jackets, sweaters, fleeces, hats. We're just going to jam whatever we can in a package and give it to the boss. So shout out to our sponsor, BetDSI.
Merchandise
And
galore.
yeah, it's some nice stuff. And if you have some bets that you want to place, link in the description, promo code MMA-Holes.
Wonderful, wonderul.
There's so much stuff back there, guys. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, that bundle. I tell you what, I went into the shed today and I was looking. We have a lot of BetDSI stuff. And fuck it, let's just give you
It's
a bunch of shit.
Christmas.
It is.
Christmas giveaway, Moss.
Yeah. Merry Christmas from the MMA-Holes.
And BetDSI.
And we will look at the lines tonight. There's some interesting
And then
bets
you
to be
better
made.
back up, or you're gonna go to sleep. And then you need to back up, and you can go to sleep too.
Here's Connor back in the biz.
Points JBH.
Woo!
Make it like 2 joints, but instead of blue stripes, make it red stripes.
Okay.
I hope tonight I'm the stream boss. Folded hands. BTW, the video from Corey Anderson made my family cry.
Oh, wow.
Love you guys.
All right.
Love everyone in the community. Carnage Crew.
There you
And
go.
NH. Fist.
Okay, like 2 joints, but instead of blue stripes, red stripes. But 2 joints has more than 1 red stripe, just so you know. So it'll be more than...
Just write it down so you know.
All right, I'm going to make it exactly like 2 joints and replace the blue with red. So... It's not on me. I'm going to go exactly based on what you said.
I don't think, yeah. All right, he's going to get a nice hat. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to look wonderful, wonderful. So this is a karaoke camp. Someone's going to be stuck in this, and it's not
Whoa.
going to be me tonight because
Did
the boy's
you
going to
change
ride. No.
The background?
That's been changed for like the last
Oh,
3 weeks.
wow. I thought it was something else.
Because remember I told you the last background vanished. So
Oh,
anyway,
beautiful.
we have a new song on the Fuko Friday Wheel of Demonetization, and this one goes out to Pulse Reloaded. Because what does Pulse Reloaded say?
Oh, a wop bop a loo bop, a wop bam bamboo. I think that's how it said.
That's why I want you to sing this song. Tutti Frutti. We threw it on there because Pulse Reloaded,
I don't know this song.
that's
by
his
the way.
thing. So
I'm gonna fail miserably if I lose.
points to the boys.
Super chat.
Life and Logic, what's up?
JBH for life, but points to the man.
No.
Yeah!
Okay,
We
so I love
hanging!
you.
Let's go!
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got points. Look at that, Jesse. I'm coming back already. Look at this. This is going to be a mystical night tonight. I have a good feeling.
Yeah. I have a good feeling, so don't worry. By the way, before we get into the news, we do have a package from Drunk Savage and a letter from Vigo, Ohio.
Should we open it? On a Food Court Friday? A wonderful, wonderful night of magical, mysterious surprises and autism. All right, open it. Good.
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
All right, so there is a big box from the Savage one. We weren't allowed to open it. Now, the outside
Instant pop box.
looks like a food maker,
Now,
which is kind of crazy if it is a food maker.
I hope Drunk Savage is here for us to open it. I haven't seen him in the chat.
I think he's drunk somewhere watching the show. He has to be.
So, here's the thing. I have been wanting a slow cooker for a long time, and now Drunk says it's not a slow cooker. It's just a box it was packed in, but it's pretty heavy. So,
You think it's a box of rocks?
I'm hoping it's a slow cooker.
What's
All
in the
right.
box?
Should we do the envelope first?
Yeah. Let's do the little envelope first.
Okay.
Shout out to the envelope sender.
I don't see
One of the
Drunk in the
Vigos?
chat. Maybe we should wait until we see him.
You wanna wait
before-
for him?
Yeah, because I feel like that would be horrible if we opened it without him. All right, hold on. Okay, this is from Vigo, Ohio. It says, "Save the show, CO Mr. and Mrs. Hole."
Okay, Vigo, Ohio.
And then on the back says, "Keep up the good work."
Vigo, Ohio. Thank you, Vigo,
That's-
Ohio.
There's no return address, by the way. It's just Vigo, Ohio.
Well, that's a smart move. Vigos are the mysterious creatures.
Man, you better back up or you're going to go to sleep. Man, you need to back up or you can go to sleep too.
Here's drunk.
What happened to at a medium pace Moss? I knew you'd pussy out. Points JBHT.
What? Whoops, wrong one. Hold on a second. I'll answer your question in a second.
Drunk Savage!
What?
Boo! All right, is that really Drunk Savage?
Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine so.
So we can open his package then?
Well, the reason why I didn't do a medium pace, I think he was too drunk to realize, because we did say it the night of. But we said, how could we top that? So that's why we didn't do it. Drunk Savage sang it himself.
All right, this is from... Oh,
What is this?
I see something.
Whoa, there's Mule in there.
It says "Save the Show" on the envelope.
I don't know,
All
man.
right, I see Giants. Uh-oh, I see a San Francisco hat.
All right, that's pretty Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Gaylord Perry. Save the show.
Wow, I called it.
And we got 20,
Gaylord Perry. Let me see this.
a
That's
$20
hilarious.
Save the Show donation.
But who does this go to?
Oh, it's
Oh,
great.
it's goes to the Save the Show. I'm sorry. This is for the Monday show.
So Monday we have to add $20 to save the show.
Next Monday, 20 more minutes onto our show. And Gaylord.
Gaylord.
That's from Vigo, Ohio. He's got to go up on the wall, right?
Yeah, do it. Oh wait, do you
Oh,
have
he's
room?
actually throwing the 20 at us. That's great.
Do you have room? Yeah. I'm gonna keep this in the. Don't throw this away, cause just so I don't lose. So save the show for 20 minutes on Monday. Is it gonna fit? I don't think you have room, Moss. Do you need a command strip?
Put him over trading fights. He's on the wall.
So silly. Oh my God.
There's the Gaylord. The Gaylord is
Gaylord.
on the wall. Where the fuck's my head?
Man, you better back up or you're going to go to sleep. Man, you need to back up or you can go to sleep too.
Connor Hernandez.
I posted the video on the MM-Holes website. Points Moss because I got to give him some
Ah,
Gaylord
dang
love.
it.
Fuck
Peace.
yeah.
JBH, that's exactly how I want my hat. You are spot on, thank you.
Okay.
Folded hands.
All
One
right.
day I will meet you guys and marry you both. But mainly Moss.
Whoa, nice.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll make your
baby.
hat starting tonight, Connor.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right.
right,
So
here we
Drunk
go.
is in the chat. I see. Yes, he is. All right. Let's open Drunk.
Hold on. Let's have some anticipation right now.
No.
Hold on a second. There's a lot going on.
I
11
want-
points. Okay.
I
So,
have wanted a pressure cooker for so long.
well, how do you? He said it's not.
He did say it's not, but it's pretty heavy, Moss. So I'm
Could be
thinking it
bricks.
is. And I
How
told
do you
him,
know the
I told
weight
him
of a
on the
pressure cooker?
website. I told him on the website today. I was like, I hope you're fibbing about it not being a pressure cooker because I wanted one for such a long time. All right.
Hold on. Let's address before you open it.
Yeah.
Let's address. Connor Hernandez said he put the video on the website.
Okay.
So, and this is
I wanna
Corey
open it.
Anderson's. All right. Where did he put it on the website? On the MMA-Holes.com. Let me refresh this puppy. Corey Anderson sent his family a message or some shit like that. I'm hoping if the nipples aren't in it, I'm gonna be really pissed. If I had Corey Anderson send me a message. Oh shit! Oh, it's getting hot in her. Kiwi fruit. Yeah.
Angelo.
He's back.
Michael Angelo.
Watch out,
Here he comes with the wench friend, heart and soul of the holes.
This is the girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and grown, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chat room's stoned. Hold up, save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Angelo.
Yo, Mikey, so pleased you are back with us, dude.
Yeah.
Points Moss.
Yeah, baby. Drop 20 in my section. 20 points.
To the boys.
Points to the boys. We got the lead.
Points to the boys, we making that noise. Hashtag
Destroy.
let's go boys, it's time to deploy. Girls drool.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, can I open Drunk's present now?
The video is not on the website.
What
Conor
video are we
Hernandez.
looking for?
He said he put. See,
No, I know he said he posted it. No,
No.
I'm here, Moss.
The Corey Anderson video, like 10 donations ago.
Go past MMA news.
Okay. Going past that.
Maybe he posted it before I put all the news up
Possible.
because I posted the news.
What's his
pretty
name
late
on
today.
the website?
Probably Conor Hernandez, Moss.
How do you search? I don't know how this works. How does the website work?
Just keep going past MMA news, and there we
well,
are.
this
So
is-
there's Drunk. Oh, by the way, I watched that video, and I told Moss, I was like, I would fucking kill you.
Yeah, I don't see. I didn't see it before either. I don't know if it's on here. I think it's fake news.
Did you refresh? Drunk Savage says.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Sean Hart found this kitty. Did you hear about
Man,
it?
you better back up or you're going to go to sleep. Man, you need
Yeah,
to back up or you can go to sleep too.
Points
put it on now.
JBH, it's on there now.
Oh, 2 points, JBH.
Whoa!
JBH!
That's 15 for JBH.
Right, Moss.
All right. Let's
Getting
see.
up there.
Okay, Connor's still the stream boss, by
I
the way.
wanna open the
here we
present.
go. Okay. All right, you will open up. So stand by, and we're going to get to news. And listen, this is going to be a circus show tonight. I have a good feeling we'll have a lot of fun. We're going to be hanging with the boys. After this video, we're going to open up the present from the Savage Claws. And here's Corey Anderson with a message to Conor Hernandez. This is a beautiful thing. Cameo. Nice stuff. All right, how do I
You
put...
gotta click the. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
fuck.
No, the link. There you go.
Yeah. I know I zoomed in on the wrong thing. I got hoodwinked. Yes, Corey. Corey's looking good. Extra egg-like. Corey Anderson, right in the mix at light heavyweight. Here he is.
Hey Alex, your brother Connor hits me up and tells me that you're gonna have your first baby. Congratulations, man.
It would be funny if he was like. It would be funny if he goes. I have some bad news. The baby's mine.
As a first-time father myself, or my firstborn, I can tell you right now, it's gonna be the greatest thing that ever happened to you. Just the best advice I can tell you.
Moss, don't stop, Moss.
What's the advice? What is the advice? No. What do you? Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm like.
You're
I'm
like
in
a fucking
suspense. I'm in suspense.
What is the advice? Take a guess.
Take it one day at a time.
Pull out after this. Wear double bag.
Love your wife, your girlfriend, whatever. Love her as much as you can, because
Love her as much as you can, Jesse. Wow.
that's what the baby's gonna see. That is the most important, the best advice I received from anybody through this whole thing, in marriage, in birth, everything. He also says that you're graduating from med school. Congratulations on that. That's amazing. That's a huge accomplishment. I myself, as a college graduate, got 2 degrees, so I understand the hard work it takes and the focus and dedication to go to school and get it done. So congratulations on getting ready to walk across that stage, and congratulations on the baby to come. I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a great holidays, Merry Christmas and everything. And I hope you and your family, that you love each other and you bring a beautiful baby boy or girl, wherever it's going to be.
Wow.
I hope he's healthy. It's healthy.
It.
Well, he doesn't know, so he has. That's fair. He has to say that.
Hope that savage little it is healthy.
And I wish you all the best. All right, man. Happy holidays. Be
That's cool, man.
good.
That's
Be
really
good.
cool.
That's you know what I like about this is you can tell he didn't script anything. He just said something from his heart. Usually these cameo things, they have scripted sayings, and he went out there and just gave it to him.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know what? I bet Conor asked, can you just give him some advice? So it kind of opens it up for Corey Anderson to kind of say something from the heart, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I like this because after what we got to see of Corey Anderson after his last fight, and we were kind of lighting him on fire a little bit, and some of the rest of the fans were kind of lighting him on fire, like, it is cool to see this humble side of him, a real personal side, you know?
Yeah, it would have been funny if he threw in like a joke, like, "Hey, congratulations! Hope the baby's not black." You know, then it might not be.
Stop it!
You know,
Wonderful.
that would be great. Imagine if we get famous enough where we're on Cameo, Jesse, and people ask us to say things. I would say such beautiful things like that. You know, like what Corey said from the heart.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
would look them in the eyes
You'd
and say
be
something
like,
so beautiful.
You would
like,
say something so horrible.
like, yeah.
Hey, Alex.
I hope your baby doesn't
Your
come out with
brother
one
Connor
arm.
hits me up and tells me that you're gonna have your first baby.
Got some bad news. Baby's black.
Congratulations, man.
I'm the dad.
As a first-time father.
All right, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but there you go. That's cool.
That is really cool.
That's pretty wonderful.
Wonderful.
Corey sucks. He's pretty high up there. All right, open the package, JBH. She's dying right now.
Yes!
All right, here we go.
Here
She
we
got
go.
the box cutter in the hands like she is ready to slice something open. Now, if you'd like to send something to the MMA-Holes for the holidays, we have an address down below. We just renewed our P.O. box or our UPS box, and it's very nice that you guys do send us stuff. So, fuck it. We'll open it on air.
I see styrofoam.
Is it a black baby in the box?
Wonderful.
He got a styrofoam. What's in the fucking box?
Styrofoam, Moss.
Oh.
But it's shaped like a slow cooker. And there's an Instant Pot direction menu, Moss. Hold this.
All right. Is it really a slow cooker? Is this now? Let me ask you a question. Is the slow cooker a cooker with Down syndrome? How does this work? It is really a slow cooker. Fucking A. He fucking sent us a slow cooker. A retarded cooker.
Moss! Moss! It's a slow cooker!
Holy shit. It's a... Oh my God. The drunk Santa Claus. That's crazy.
It's 7-in-1, Moss.
Wow.
Soup. You have settings for soup broth, meat stew, bean chili, poultry, rice, multigrain, porridge, steam. You can choose your pressure level. Keep it warm if you're not looking to just fully cook it. Pressure cook.
Let me ask you a question.
You can start it, stop it, slow cook, saute.
Are slow cookers made for slow chefs? Is that how this works? Anyway, Drunk Savage, you're a goddamn savage. That's unbelievable. You just made her year. That's crazy.
I'm going to use this every fucking day.
Yeah, because I probably wouldn't buy that for her. That's a great gift.
I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to put the food in and let it cook all day. I can go to the gym. I can work. I can do anything I need to do throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, I don't have to cook dinner. I just got to pull it out of a pot and be like, here you go, Moss. Here's your fantastic slow-cooked dinner.
Moss, dinner's ready. You got to talk like you're slow, though.
Oh,
okay. Enough slow jokes. This is great. Thank you, Drunk Savage, for the slow cooker.
I wanted this for so long. Oh, for so long I asked Moss for a crock pot a long time ago. Never got it.
That's really cool. That's very thoughtful. And there's nothing like a thoughtful gift from this community. Drunk Savage.
You can change the setting to ceiling or venting.
What?
So, like, venting is you're letting the steam out and stuff, and sealing is you're trapping the steam in.
Talk like you're retarded as you're telling me what's in the slow cooker.
So important, Moss.
All right, there we go. That is absolutely amazing. From the community, Drunk Savage, who we have said many of nice things about, is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Who's going to top that?
Oh, God.
Can't really top that.
Oh, God. I want to rate the slow cooker.
It's the cum cooker. All right. Well, I'm gonna eat that like a champion. Whatever comes out of that cooker.
Oh, you're going to love it. I have so many slow cooker recipes, Moss. So many. I went to the grocery store today and I bought food just in case this was a slow cooker. And I was like, I should buy like a slow cooker recipe, right? So I got myself a pot roast. I got chuck roast from the store today. I was like, I just had a feeling it was a slow cooker. So now I'm going to make pot roast tomorrow.
I think she likes it.
I'm so excited.
She's turned on by a cooker. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, this is the best.
A slow cooker. Jesse, all right, so say what you'd like to Mr. Savage. I mean, that's some gift.
Oh, God. I cannot wait to use this thing. I cannot wait.
Now,
it's got 7 settings. Like, this is high quality, Moss. This isn't some cheap slow cooker.
No, it looks high quality.
This is a high. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the
it has slow parts.
This is like a high quality slow cooker, Moss. This isn't some cheap little shit you get from Target.
It does look pretty high quality. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Yes. Thank you, Drunk Savage, so much.
This is the QVC channel, yes. If you're just jumping. If you're new to the show, this is
beautiful.
We'll be selling this item for how much?
No.
I was just doing a QVC joke.
This is beautiful.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Now, I pitched an idea to Jesse. I said, if this is...
Man, you better back up or you're going to go to sleep.
What?
Man, you need to back up or you can go to sleep too.
It's Savage Claus.
Gotcha. Merry Christmas, Chris and Jesse. Thanks for all you do and putting up with my drunk ass. Okay, bitches, I just set the bar.
He did. He
Top
set the
that
bar.
shit. And shout out to Sean Hart for risking his ass to save a kitty. His single ladies.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, Sean's saving cats.
Yeah.
Drunk Savage. I mean,
He
did
set the bar. For sure.
No one's going to beat that,
No,
right?
no way. You can't beat the slow cooker.
Unless you send a cat or a baby.
That's true. That's true. Then that would be setting
Someone's
the
going to
bar.
send a dead cat now. All right, so there you go. Thank you, Drunk Savage.
What was it you were saying? You said something. You said I told Jesse
Oh.
if it is.
Yeah, I was saying that if this is a slow cooker, I said she has a channel that's kind of in limbo right now. I said, hey, listen.
Slow cooker channel.
You should do cooking streams. That's it.
Nobody cares to watch
But
you
here's
cook something.
But here's the thing. There is going to be a select audience, and some of our hardcore friends in this chat will just hang out while you cook. You put the slow cooker on, you talk like you're slow, and you cook the food, you tell them what
Nobody
you're making.
cares about that stuff. I'm not going to do that. That's silly.
Let me know with the ones in the chat if you'd hang out with the slow cooking channel and the slow chef. How about slow cooking with Jesse? You know?
This is the
right.
absolute best. Thank you, Drunk Savage. You're the best.
That was
Thanks.
wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
And look at this. They would hang with you, Jesse. Look, they want to hang for the slow cooking streams. They're saying, do it for me. This would be creamy.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Jesse's creamy cooking. They love it.
So beautiful.
Look at the chat. They want it. The people want it.
I got this light.
All right. How do you want the cat to die? Of old age. All right. So, yeah. All right. Let's get into the stuff over here. And thank you again, Drunk Savage, and everyone that's donating tonight. We appreciate it.
Oh,
Everyone is
best.
Wonderful.
wonderful. May Jesse's dreams come true. Conor McGregor saying that you're next in the direction of Jorge Masvidal. So basically that seems to be the plan. It looks like, and pretty much how we've discussed this before, this is what Dana White has confirmed,
Yeah.
that it looks like Conor McGregor wants to fight Cowboy. The 3-fight plan is this: Cowboy Cerrone, Jorge Masvidal, and then the Khabib rematch. That's what it looks like to me. Jesse, what do you think your 3 would be for the Conor McGregor? What is his 3-fight plan?
I think you might be right. I think it'll be Cowboy, Masvidal, and then Khabib for sure.
Now, I'm curious, he set in place a 3-fight plan, but did he set in place a losing plan? Because if he loses to Cowboy Cerrone, he still has
I think
options,
he's out.
of course.
Forget
But
it.
Do you think he just
leave.
retires?
He should. I mean,
He should. What if
he's been out of the game for so long. The first time he comes back, he loses miserably against Khabib. Then he's out of the game for a long time again, and then he comes back. And if he loses to Cowboy, just call it quits. If he tries to come back after that, I think he would be making a fool of himself.
So here's what I think, and that's what really matters, right, Jesse? I think that Conor will be back more than one time. That's what I'm saying here. Even if he gets mutilated, I think he's going to be back more than one time, because what we've learned is the guy's got a lot of money. It's not that he doesn't have money right now. It's not like he doesn't have options. I think this guy enjoys the punch face sport, the kick face sport. I think he enjoys mixed martial arts.
But you don't, as a fan of Conor, wouldn't you want him to go out without not being taken seriously? I mean, he's reaching that point now. He's reaching the Tito Ortiz point, to be quite honest.
He's 32 years old.
But what I'm saying is he goes out of the game and he's like, oh, I might not come back to fighting. And then he comes back. He loses. And then he leaves the game again. And he's like, I don't know if I'm coming back. And then he comes back and say he loses again.
Mm-hmm.
How could you take him seriously for him to
Simple.
hype up another fight after that?
Because there are a lot of fighters that revamp themselves.
I would not be able to take him
Robbie
seriously.
Lawler's, for instance. There have been guys that nosedive and then all of a sudden bounce back. Jorge Masvidal was a subpar fighter. The guy was up, down, took a bunch of L's here, up, down, you know, and then now he's on a little bit of a winning streak and he's on top of...
Listen, I understand, and if you would take him seriously, that's fair. I'm sure a lot of, especially Conor fans, would. I like Conor to a certain extent. I would not be able to take him seriously if he lost Cowboy and decided, I'm going to come back again.
Let me ask you this question. Why are you taking Conor McGregor seriously?
What do you mean?
You said you would not take him serious if he loses, right? So
Okay, let me rephrase it.
Why are you taking him serious in the
Let
first
me
place?
rephrase it. I would look at him as a little bit of a joke.
He is a joke.
No, a little bit more. I would more so look at him as a joke if he lost against Cowboy and then decided, I'm going to come back again.
All right, Jesse, he said that when he came into the UFC, he was going to be a 2-belt champion, a 2-division champ.
And he
was
did
gonna get
that.
rich and get out, right? He went in there, swiftly got the 145-pound belt. In fact, he got the interim strap. He never backed out of fights. He was consistent in his approach. He was knocking people out. Say whatever you want about who he fought.
Yeah.
He still fought some pretty nasty guys to grab those 2 belts. He gets the 2 belts. Then he does the Floyd Mayweather, the 170 stuff, whatever you want to say about that. He already peaked at that point for me. Now, if he takes an L against Cowboy Cerrone, I still want to see him fight. There are guys that take L's. Derek Lewis. Like, I'm not saying he's like
Derek Lewis didn't fight and then start winning all these championships and building this whole hype around himself and then fall off the face of the earth, come back, fight a champion, lose, and then fall off the face of the earth, and then come back and fight one of the winning most fighters in the UFC, just lose again. He didn't do that.
The guys that Conor lost to, are legit fighters, and he's coming back against a top-ranked guy in Cowboy Cerrone, who just happens to have the most wins in UFC history.
That's what I'm saying, the winning most fighter in the UFC.
Every guy that Conor, he's not fighting bums. He really isn't. Now, if he fights Jorge Masvidal's on a nice little streak, and Masvidal has a decent
gives
career.
Him a little more of a chance.
But what I'm saying is, if he loses to Cowboy and somehow fights Masvidal and loses to Masvidal, then I could say, okay, you know what? He's on a little bit of a losing streak, but he's still fighting top tier guys. You know what I'm saying? He's not fighting unranked guys and getting KO'd, and he's never been knocked out. So here's what I'm saying: Conor could lose.
He's just been suspended. Like,
what?
He comes back, fights a champion, loses, then gets suspended, and
suspended? Who?
Conor.
For what?
For the 229 post-fight melee.
That he didn't start.
Doesn't matter. Still got suspended.
He got suspended because he was being attacked.
He was a part of it.
Hold on a second. Now, here we go.
For you to argue he was not a part of that would be absolutely infantile.
He was a part of it because he did jump on the cage. He was all right. He was a part of that. I'll give you that. He did get sucker punched at the same time, but still, he was a part of that. But it's not going to bother me that much because if I was in that situation, I put myself like this. If I'm in a situation,
Self-defense.
If I'm in a situation like that, I probably would have done the same thing.
Right.
Right. If you were in the situation, what would you have done? Hands behind your back, like
no, you're right. Listen, I'm on board with the self-defense. He did what he had to do to protect himself. My point is, he still got suspended.
I don't understand why people are like, well, if he loses this fight, that's it. Retire. You're done.
I would have never said that against Khabib. I would have never said, no, I would have never said that if he fights Khabib and loses that he should retire. I would have never said that. But if he fights a champion, loses, gets suspended, comes back, fights the winning most fighter in the UFC for his division, loses, then he should hang it up. That's what I'm saying.
But what would it take for him to hang it up? Like, so he takes a loss.
I just told you what it would
take. Does he have to
take.
get knocked out? Tell me what's the deal? He's never been knocked out before.
If it was I'll put it this way. If it was a loss by decision and it was arguably in his favor for some of the fight, then I would say, all right, you lost, but come back. Show us what you got, right? But if he just blatantly fucking gets submitted or finished or whatever, I would say, dude, you got finished in your last fight against a champion. You got finished in this fight. You haven't been around for that long. You're creating chaos inside and outside of the octagon. Just hang it up. You got all the money you need.
Wait, hold that thought. I see Kainoto in the chat says Conor got exposed against Khabib. Didn't everyone else get exposed against Khabib? Like this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'm on this level right now, and everyone else is below me.
Stop it.
With minimum thinking.
You're sounding like Conor.
It's so weird. Like, Like, listen, I respect your opinion,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't register with my genius because I look at it this way. Conor already peaked. He did what he had to do. He came in. He did what he had to do. He was a 2-title champion. Now he could just fuck around. He could come back. And here's the thing. He has nothing to fucking lose. He loses these fights. Who gives a shit? He can still celebrate himself on how he went in there and got shit done.
And then
he made his money. He got rich.
And then stop fighting.
This is a toy for him now.
No, in no ways is a toy. He needs to prove his ability to come back.
What does he have to prove to you? Well, what does he have to prove?
As someone who does respect Conor as a fighter, but is not completely on his fucking nutsack,
a double champ
prove to me
is not enough?
What do you mean? That was years ago.
Hold on a second.
That was years ago.
Why does he have to prove more? He already proved it.
Chris, he came back after so many years of doing stupid fucking shit. He created his whiskey business. Congratulations to him. He made so much money. He did what he had to do. He became a double champ. He got the money he needed. And then he comes back, he fights a fucking champion without even having the place to have that. There's so many other fighters in the division who should have had that fight, but they gave it to Conor McGregor because of his name, and he fucking lost by submission.
Jesse.
He lost.
Jesse, fighter.
And then he gets suspended in a post-fight melee, which does not add to the likeness of him.
Oh, my God.
And then he's like, oh, I'll come back. I won't come back. I'll come back. I won't come back.
Thank God this donation. Perfect timing.
Can't.
So special.
Here we go. Special. What the fuck? Roberto.
Got a special face. Attention is short. Bust to outer space. Mind in a special place.
Perfect timing.
GSP abducted me. I'm from an alien race. Special face.
Oh, yes.
Special face.
Oh, yes.
Special face.
This goes with your argument.
Yeah.
All right.
Points Mystic.
Yeah, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got 21 points. Yeah. Flex.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. Wow, Roberto Hernandez is the new stream boss.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to change something around. So what was that? 21 points. That's
You have
52. All right.
Can I pee real quick? I'll be
You
back.
sure can.
All right.
Okay. And I got to get rid of this stream boss thing. I got to get rid of that. It's in the way. Roberto Hernandez is your new stream boss over here. Let me get rid of this here as well. I don't know why it's overlapping. And boom. So if you're jumping in right now, the stream boss of tonight's show, if you are the stream boss before the buzzer is up, you will get a bundle package from BetDSI. We have shirts and jackets and sweaters. We're going to bundle up a bunch of things and throw it in your direction, whoever is the stream boss tonight. So right now, Roberto Hernandez is in the lead. Now, I mean, the point I was trying to make to Jesse, and I'll say it really quick. Fighters, their whole career, a lot of times, are looking for that championship strap, right? Conor McGregor not only got the 145, but he moved up and got the 155. Now, you could say whatever you want of how he got it. He still got it. So I feel he peaked already. There is really nothing else he has to prove to me as a Conor fan. If you're not a Conor fan, he has to prove something to you. He already got those 2 belts. Now, if you want to see him defend the belt or whatever, that's fine.
No, if you're not a Conor fan, he has to prove something to you. That's not true. That's not true, Moss.
That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
I said, wait. All right. Are you listening?
Yes. You said if you're not a Conor fan, he has to prove something to you.
No, you said, I said, what does he have to prove to you? And you went on that whole rant.
But I didn't say he had to prove anything. I never said that.
What the fuck?
What did I ever say he had to prove?
Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. You legit just said that.
All right. I would like you to reiterate to me what I said.
All right. I couldn't even understand what you were saying after that mess.
So you couldn't understand it, so now you're saying I said it.
Oh, my God. You don't even know how to have a debate. A debate goes like this. One person talks, then the other person talks. It's
Fair, but don't put words in the other person's mouth.
My
You
God.
go, Jesse.
Holy fuck.
Go. Most just can't let his little designer,
Ugh.
midget slaying studio created fighter go. Khabib mauled him so bad it should have added 10 losses to Conor's record. Points, Jesse.
Thank you, Kainoto.
He special faced it up. Whoa! Oh my God.
Boys!
Oh, hold on a second. Did he say points to you? All right, good.
Yeah.
There we go, Jesse, getting the points.
Trying
10
to
points.
jib me at points now too?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stupidity being said, and I'm trying to understand what the hell's going on. Drunk
I
Savage.
just feel so special.
17.
I've got a special face.
Woo!
Attention is short.
Bus to outer space.
Minding a special.
I want to get on that bus right now.
GSP abducted me. I'm from an alien race. Special face.
Oh, oh, oh.
Special face. Special face.
Joke Savage.
All right, let's see what we got.
Pete's JBH. Take this money and buy the glass lid for the slow cooker feature on Amazon.
Okay.
Bastards make you buy the extra shit that should have been included with the product in the first place. Damn
nice.
Vigos.
Well, it does come with a lid though. It comes with a lid that you can vent and not vent. So I guess it is cool to kind of see inside and stuff like that, see how it's doing. But thank you, Joke Savage.
All right, so 35 to 52. Actually, that was a good timing for the slow cooker to come in because my brain feels like it's being slow cooked. All right, so everything that the whole debate back and forth is out the window now because now it's something completely different. So I'm not gonna go there.
I will
down this rabbit hole of craziness.
No. I'll zip my lips and you state your piece.
No, I did say my piece. I look at it this way. I said he already peaked Conor. So here's the deal. If you think that he should retire after a fight with Cowboy Cerrone, and it's possible he could. You never know.
I just think it would be smart. Yeah. Moss.
Okay. You said speak your piece. And you're like, I just
No,
think
you said no.
All right, go ahead.
After I said that.
All right, good.
He's so dramatic.
All right, what did you say? You think it's smart for what?
All I'm saying is I think it would be smart
For what?
for him to retire.
Why?
If he loses to Cowboy.
No, well, it's like I said before. There is no knockouts. There's no like serious like any problems with Conor here. Like he hasn't unless you want to talk about his substance abuse or whatever is going through his nose and whatever he's drinking with his proper 12. If you want to talk about that, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing drugs anymore.
But why should he retire? Like, what is your reason? Why should Conor McGregor retire if he loses the Cowboy Cerrone?
I'm not saying he absolutely 100% should retire. I'm saying it would be smart for him to do that. And the reason is, I feel he's already gotten his 2 championships he wanted. He's already made all the money he wanted through fighting. He's made all the money he wanted through his whiskey business. He was on a long layoff. He comes back, fights and loses.
Yeah,
Makes you so special.
Hold that thought.
I've got a special face.
A lot of special faces tonight.
Attention is short. Bus to outer space. Minding a special place.
Oh, it's beautiful.
GSP abducted me. I'm from an alien race. Special face.
Oh, it's such a beautiful song.
Special face. Special face.
All right, let's see what Conor Hernandez has
God,
to say.
that's a great special face.
Only points to Moss if he shows use his tits. If not, then points JBH. BTW Conor has nothing left to prove. First double champ. Had 2 great fights with Diaz. Made youth history and will forever be a legend. Nuff said.
Thank you. Thank you, Conor Hernandez. I had to take one for the
And
team.
you make a good point.
Wonderful.
He doesn't have anything left to prove. So what I'm saying is he's already done that. So why continue? If he loses, why continue? If he has nothing else to prove, why continue?
Why didn't you just say because of legacy? You could have all those words that came out of your mouth could have been. You didn't even have to say it.
I'm sorry that I didn't think of the right words.
You could have lumped it up.
You thought of, Moss.
Oh yeah. So you're saying legacy, right?
Yes, I'm saying he's already fulfilled everything he came to do.
So all right. So let's talk about that. You're saying he already fulfilled everything he needed to do, and I'm trying to help you out with your argument here. You're saying legacy.
I don't need your help with my
because
argument.
you blabbed about all this stuff. All you had to say was his legacy.
All right, so I'm sorry I chose the wrong words for you,
I'm gonna help you
for
out.
you to understand.
In a nutshell, she said his legacy will be tarnished if he doesn't retire now.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no. He can keep going if he wins against Cowboy, but if he loses against Cowboy, his legacy will be tarnished. Because coming back 2 times and losing both, I feel he would be considered a joke.
Okay. So if he loses to Cowboy, retire, like you said, okay?
Yes.
But his legacy is tarnished already, right? You're kind of contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not.
Oh, so it will be tarnished if he continues after the Cowboy.
Yes, if he continues after losing, then yes, his legacy will be tarnished. Thank you.
All right.
You're getting it.
So legacy. That's what Jessie is sticking her argument to, the legacy argument.
I like
right?
Conor.
So, okay, I'm just trying to, I'm putting it up in a nutshell. Now I'm trying to give you my approach to what you're saying.
Okay.
That's okay?
All right.
I'm trying to simplify it so we
Fair
can
enough.
make this argument very easy for people to comprehend, because I want to throw myself off my roof. So if you think that, hey, retire.
Man, you better back up or you're going to go to sleep. Man, you need to back
Can't get
up
a
or
word
you
in
gotta go to
edgewise.
Let's see.
If Conor loses to Cowboy, as long as he has a bounce-back fight immediately, I'm cool with him continuing MMA career. Fook another long layoff though. Points Mystic. Shout
Absolutely.
out to the boy guys.
Fair enough. That's fair. So if he comes back immediately after a loss, fair. I'll give that to you. That is perfectly understandable. He came off a loss. He's coming back immediately to avenge that loss, right? So I get that. That's fine. But since there have been severely long layoffs between each fight, I feel he would be considered a joke if he loses again and then waits for months on end or even a year before he comes back and fights again.
Jesse, he's already a joke. Like, I don't
He's
understand.
not. I don't consider him a joke at this point.
See, this is the
If
problem.
he loses and continues, he will be a joke.
This is the problem. Would you watch Conor fight if he continues?
Absolutely, yes.
So what I'm saying is your argument makes no sense, because you still would be super pumped up if Conor loses to Cowboy Cerrone and then, like Nick C says, bounces back, or even if he waits another year and comes back, you'll be complaining, but you'll be so fired up to watch his next fight, it doesn't matter.
I would not complain. I made my point. He is a joke. But what am I going to do? If he's going to come back and fight, he's going to come back and fight.
This is why, and here's the thing, and I understand what you're saying, but this is why I find that MMA fans are very big crybabies, like huge crybabies, because we are so opinionated as MMA fans that we're just pushing this opinion out, but then contradict ourselves. If we're going to run to watch Conor McGregor fight, then what are we complaining about? The guy's a spectacle.
But I never complained about anything.
No, but you're saying he should retire. Why would you want...
No.
Hold on, can I make a point?
But, all right.
Why should... Jesus Christ.
I just feel like you're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Can I talk? Why should Conor McGregor retire if you're dying to see his next fight? Why?
I would be dying to see his next fight. Would I watch his next fight? Yes. Absolutely I would. Because I don't hate Conor.
But you're missing my whole point. You're missing my whole point. If you want this man to... You want a guy to... BJ Penn, you want to retire. Right? I am not running to a BJ Penn fight. That man should retire. That is a guy that should retire. You could make the argument about a guy named Chris Weidman. I don't think Weidman should retire right yet because, listen,
I would not
still
be
think he's got
running
a little
to a
something.
Chris Weidman fight.
No, but what I'm saying is those are the examples of guys that should retire. Conor McGregor has never been knocked out. He's still young. He has very minimum damage to himself because he hasn't been that active. So to say a guy should retire because of legacy... What if the guy still wants to fight? Who are you to say that he should retire?
It's an opinion.
But this is what I'm saying.
I'm not going to him and saying, listen, if you don't retire, I'm never watching the UFC again. I'm not doing that.
So why are you even bringing up?
You are completely misinterpreting what I'm saying.
But why are you bringing up that he should retire?
In my opinion, if Conor loses to Cowboy after coming off a loss to a champion and being on a long layoff, getting suspended from the UFC, and all of the outside octagon bullshit that he's been pulling, yes, I believe he would be made a joke if he continues, if he goes on a long layoff again and then tries to continue. Yes, in my personal opinion, I believe MMA fans would look at him as a joke, even Conor fans.
You don't look at it as a little contradictory what you're saying here.
Absolutely not. I don't understand where you're getting this from. Please explain to me. If you can help me understand.
I don't have to explain. I don't have to repeat what I'm saying. I think I made my points.
No, because you're not explaining it properly then, because I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, that's because I am on that level.
Yeah.
I say my words. Mm-hmm. I put my piece down.
Yeah, you're superior.
Here's
right.
what it comes down to. When it comes down to is this: like or hate Conor, you can have all your opinions about the guy, but if he loses to Cowboy Cerrone, there is always a backup plan with him, and he's not going to retire after that fight. Even if he gets pummeled in that fight, I feel there's something that fire in him. He's still too young to retire. Now, if he gets knocked out in this fight, it'll be his first knockout. Who knows? Maybe we have a conversation. I think maybe we have a conversation there, but. Listen, he got choked out in the Khabib fight. Khabib is an undefeated beast, arguably one of the greatest of all time. People are putting him in the pound-for-pound top. He lost to Floyd Mayweather, who is arguably the best boxer of all time. Conor retiring is a little silly. It's a little premature at this stage. If you want to have this conversation a couple of years down the road or after 2 more losses, sure. But that's my 2 cents. That's Jesse's 2 cents. Let's see what the chat's 2 cents is as we are fired up on a heated debate on Conor McGregor.
Hazel Love says ESPN should give Conor his own MMA show. I'd watch him talk shit on a regular. Shannon Stewart says he's still such a huge draw, win or lose. Rogelio Hernandez says if Conor loses, he will definitely retire and keep trolling like always. Sean Hart with the fists. T-Bird says, so you agree with JBH? If Donald KOs Conor, then Conor should retire.
Nope. I said you may have a conversation then. You may have a conversation. You may want to talk about if he gets annihilated by Cowboy Cerrone, punched his face through the mat, you may be able to talk about that. But let's be honest. But
then you told me I contradicted myself when I said that.
No, I'm saying the argument that you have right now is an argument for down the road. I'm talking about...
Wait a minute. So because I had the argument at a different time, for some reason that makes my argument more invalid than yours?
Yes.
What?
Because here's the thing.
What planet do you come from?
I'm saying win or lose. That's what I'm telling you right now. You're putting stipulations in here. I'm saying win or lose, he is going to come back. You're like, well, if he gets knocked out and this and this happens,
all right.
Or if the fucking sun aligns with the moon and the stars are over there and the high tide is...
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not talking science here. I'm talking fact. Win or lose. Very simple. Should Conor retire? I'm going to go no. He'll be back. He's a competitor. That's what he does. He doesn't back down to a fight. He made his money. He wants to make... You're telling a guy that he should retire. He's trying to put food in his kids' mouths. You know? He's trying to build an empire. Win or lose.
Who are you to say the
paid.
motive behind his actions when it comes to upcoming fights?
He's a father. He's got 2 kids.
Oh, but so you have that position to be able to say his motives.
Yeah.
But I don't have the position to be able to say what he should do.
I am not going to tell a guy that he should retire. I would never, ever do that. I would never do that to a man. I would never tell you to your face that you should retire.
No, he'll just assume your motives behind your actions.
Unless your safety is involved.
I can't with you.
That's the only way. The mystical has spoken.
Yeah, that was very mystical. Yeah, that was great. Fantastic,
I get smarter with every stream.
You're on another level.
And I think you should retire right now from this stupidity.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a couple of other comments from the chat room. And if you're just jumping in, we're discussing the Jorge Masvidal Conor McGregor situation. Already jumping in the future here. And he still has a difficult fight in Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got.
T-Bird says, LOL. FVG says, crotch sniff champion December 14th.
Wonderful.
Notorious Snug says, Mystic Moss has spoken.
That's right.
Heavy Microgrow says, with a pension? If so, fook it. I'm out, LOL.
Well, yeah, if he gets a nice little pension, sure.
Boss Coger says, every time I meet a dude, I tell him he should retire. Shawnee Max says, JBH needs to retire. Moss, do you think I need to retire from the show?
Well, listen, Jesse, I think that you have given the whole chat room a concussion right now. So
concussion.
I would not agree with that. There were some people in there who are on my side.
Yeah, but if you look at them, they're missing a couple of chromosomes. Like there's a big fan of mine. Hold on, where did he go?
Chris Moss, Conor McGregor's caucus.
Like foot was a balloon.
I got fans on all sides of the spectrum and on the spectrum. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. You're wonderful.
Wonderful.
I feed off of this. This is why I don't want guys like Conor to fall off because eventually it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But right now, the guy is a polarizing figure.
Yeah.
And win or lose, we haven't seen much of this. Like, he's taken a couple of L's, and yes, that mystique of Conor McGregor has dropped. But the fact that we have 280 people hanging right now on a night before fights of Rosenstruip versus Overeem. Like, what's his name? I don't even fucking know his name.
Jairzinho
Rosenstruip, strep throat. And by the way, I reached out to him.
You're so disrespectful.
I like the guy. Rosenstrup throat. Is fine. But here's the thing. Because this man is a topic, people want to talk about him. And I love the fact that people hate him so much. It's hilarious. It's crazy. It's like borderline insanity that people probably wake up and before breakfast like, I fucking hate Conor McGregor. Where's my eggs? Mom, where's the fucking milk? Where's the meatloaf? I have no idea.
Here's the thing.
It's amazing. It's
and
fantastic.
no, James, and we are certainly not making the same point. But thank you for the trolling comment. We are on two completely different sides. I do agree with him in some aspects. I do agree that Conor has made his legacy. I do agree that this is good for him right now, but we are not on the same page. And I can tell you that up front. Listen, when it comes to Conor and his fans and people waking up and hating him, you have to think there are people who do like Conor, but are maybe not so on board with his antics, and there are certain things that have sort of pushed him away. Conor McGregor, I will be the first to admit, is the first one who got me into the UFC.
You were all over the Conor train.
I loved the guy. Now,
you're a flip-flop. You're a traitor.
I still like Conor.
You don't. Let's be honest, you don't.
I do. I would watch his fights. I'm still interested in things he does, things he says. I would watch his press conferences.
Yeah.
I'm still very much interested in Conor. The problem is things that he has done, and this is from a personal standpoint, have kind of pushed him away a little bit.
Yeah.
And also, you have to think, you start to learn about other fighters that sort of rise to the top and that you kind of like more.
You are allowed to not like fighters because of their actions.
But I
That's
still
fine.
like Conor.
But here's the thing.
I just don't.
You're not rooting for the guy. Let's be clear. In every fight, you are clearly not rooting for Conor
No,
McGregor.
I did not root for him for the Khabib fight because I like Khabib
Okay,
more.
will you be rooting for him over Cowboy Cerrone?
Probably. Now, is he going to be my pick is a different question. The reason I'm rooting for him, though, is because he has been on such a long layoff, and it would be cool to see him come back, win, and get those 3 fights he wanted in 2020.
So you don't want him to retire?
No.
Okay.
I don't want him to, but I'm saying...
So why are you so passionate about it?
I think it would be smart for him as a career move.
Okay. So see how you're more calm right now, and you're speaking to me in a more intelligent manner. Now I'm understanding you. Okay?
I was speaking to you like this
before.
before.
You were frantically lunacy rambling.
No, I wasn't.
Where donations had to like cut your fucking circulation.
You're killing me.
And
you are
now,
absolutely killing
now
me.
Now I honestly believe that what you're saying right now completely contradicts what you said before, but that's fine.
It's the same fucking thing that I said.
So be it.
You're hearing it how you want to hear it. This is what men do.
Okay. Well, if you claim that's what you said before, because the chat's gonna be very upset with what you're saying, right? People that were on your side are gonna be like, wait, hold on.
No. People know that I liked Conor from the beginning. People know this. I've said it a million times. And for anyone to say otherwise are fucking retarded. And you have not been listening to the show long enough.
You're exhausting tonight.
Moss,
Chat room.
I'm
So
just having a good time.
all
right.
I appreciate that.
Don't make me squeeze.
I got a brand new tattoo back there. Be careful. So I want to say this right now to the people that are rah-rahing JBH, the Conor haters out there. Remember this. JBH will be rooting for Conor McGregor over Cowboy Cerrone.
To win. But I don't know if he's going to be my pick.
Oof. That stings. Kainoto, you might want to take those points back. That stings. Now, explain to the people, because I think there are some people that are misled by your comments before. You do like Conor still, right?
Yes,
And
I like him.
Why would you root for him over Cowboy,
professionally as a fighter?
Okay, Cowboy is a family man.
Yes.
This guy is.
I love Cowboy.
He's an American, right? He is.
I can give you the answer right
class
now. You don't
act.
have to keep going. I can give you the answer right now.
Why?
Because Conor's been on such a long layoff. He came back, fought a champion, and lost. And I think that for us business-wise, it would be great if Conor won.
Fuck that. As a fan.
That's why.
I'm talking as a fan.
Conor winning would be cool to see him get his next 3 fights that he wanted. It would be cool to see that.
Okay, so
Now,
as a fan, strip the show away. Take the lights off.
Stripping it away.
Okay.
It would be cool to see, because he wants 3 fights in 2020 and then he wants to go. It would be very cool to see him get that opportunity, because he has been on a layoff, and when he did come back, he lost. I like Cowboy. I don't know if he's going to win against Cowboy, but it would be cool to see him win against Cowboy.
Okay. Interesting.
From a logical standpoint, Cowboy. From a fan standpoint, Conor.
Now, I see in the chat, Steelers Respect 90 is saying Conor will retire Cowboy. Okay. So now here's a question for you. Do you think that if Cowboy loses, does he retire?
No. No, because after his last fight, Cowboy even said that he has a lot more fights in him. We read that article. Cowboy's not ready to go yet.
No, I don't think he's going to go either. I think Cowboy will have like a foot in the grave, and he will still keep competing. He is that much of a badass. And honestly, I would never say that Cowboy Cerrone should. Cowboy's off a 2-fight losing streak right now.
He's not leaving anytime soon.
Why are you not calling for Cowboy's head? I mean, what about his legacy?
I love Cowboy. I think he's
why
great.
shouldn't he have retired?
Honestly, I feel he has a different mentality than Conor. I feel Cowboy has always been in the fight game. His mind has always been in the fight game. He even left his own gym because he thought it would do him better in the fight game. Conor's not that guy. Like, Conor came, he did what he had to do, he left. He started his own business. Conor's a different animal when it comes to this specific area. So I wouldn't call for Cowboy to retire because Cowboy is still in it. He's still got his mind set forth on his next fight. Conor didn't have that.
Do you think that Conor is a different mystique, though? He is on this, he's like a different level here when we're talking about entertainment. And then one of the reasons why I'm saying he shouldn't retire is it doesn't matter if he rattles off a couple of losses over here. He's still a circus that's going to make money for the UFC. It's going to be fun watching for the fans, hate or like him,
yes,
to enjoy his fights. He did what he had to do.
Yes, agreed.
It's all gravy now. Everything that he does from this point on is gravy. He hasn't been knocked out. You know, he's just competing for the love of the sport.
I just don't want him to make a fool of himself.
He's already done that.
No, I don't believe he has.
Mink coats, fucking prancing around, murmur.
But that was his character. Colby Covington does the same thing. I'm not talking about his character.
Do you think that?
I'm talking about his career.
Do you think the Khabib lead-up was his character?
What do you mean?
How much was character and how much was Conor? Because when we had discussions,
there was a lot of personal issues, I think, thrown into the situation.
Yeah.
But there was still character there.
So to leave it right here, okay? To leave, and we're going to stop with this, and maybe we'll pick it up later on in the show. But we have to get to the news and other things.
I'm loving this conversation. I don't want it to end.
I could talk about it all night, but if you think that, you know, it was all character and then the Khabib thing happens, okay?
No, I think there was still character in the Khabib thing. I think there was just also personal stuff mixed in.
So why shouldn't he have retired? I mean that already
he made a fool of himself.
A lot of people jumped off the Conor train because of, and in our chat, a lot of you guys and gals jumped off the Conor train because of the blue lips and I'm going to kill you and your father and all this stuff, you know, going back and forth. I shit on bus, murmur, all that stuff that went on. People were like, wait, this is not that strategy that Conor had before. This is a little bit more malicious. Doesn't that tarnish his legacy?
No, because that's the Conor we expected.
I am a pretty decent sized Conor fan.
Did you not expect something like that out of Conor?
I didn't. I rooted him on.
I highly doubt that.
No, I rooted him on, but I was confused. I was.
I have and maybe you're telling the truth, but I have a very hard time believing that you did not expect something like that from Conor.
It was, you could watch the streams back.
You know
watch the streams
Conor
back.
Through and through.
No, I don't. I know him as a fan.
From a fan level. You know him through and through. And even I expected something like that from Conor.
I did not expect his approach. And I said, I mean, you can go back and watch the streams. I was like, okay, this is strategy, but I'm confused. And we did complete shows, hours, we spoke about this. We spoke a bit about this constantly when that was going down. It was a confusing situation. The whole thing, the Dolly situation, everything was confusing to me. Now, I understood why he was defending his boy and this and that, but it was still against everything that led up to that point.
But did you buy into it? Confusing or not? Did you buy into it?
Because I'm a fan of the guy and I think he's still funny, yes. I still just rode the wave. But I feel that it was against everything that he represented onto that point. So this whole tarnishing of legacy, and I'm trying to wrap this up into a bow right now. The whole tarnishing of legacy, if he loses from Cowboy Cerrone, means nothing to me because honestly, if you're going to go that route, you can say what he did with that Khabib lead up and even the melee afterwards tarnish his legacy. You could make arguments about that. That's what I'm saying. This Cowboy fight means nothing to me. If he wins or loses, I still think he should continue. It's fun to watch. That's what I'm saying. That's my point I'm trying to make here. Okay? That's it.
I disagree.
All right, fair enough. All right, chat. We'll get a couple of extra comments from the chat room, and then we'll go into the news. Thank you for hanging.
Hanging with the boys.
Harry Cunt.
Oh, Harry Cunt. What's up?
Wonderful.
Says, hello, fellow Satanists. I bet Jesse looks great in a bikini, says Hunter Gatherer.
Yes, sir.
It's McCobes says, fuck no, I want Conor to come back. I'm tired of crotches for his point fighting and hugging for wins.
Wonderful.
Justin Jr. says, I also disagree. Chris Mosssucker of Conor McGregor's Caucus says, McGregor's warm Irish cream on my ass cheeks, please.
Well, it's funny that he brings up cream. This is a good segue, Jesse.
Super creamy.
If you go over to our website, we have brand new super creamy shirts. That's right. On the MMA-Holes.com. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, 15% off the store as well. Go over to the MMA-Holes.com and get yourself a super creamy shirt because these shirts are
wonderful.
Oh my God, Jesse, I'm creaming all over myself.
I already got one.
Actually, yeah, we jumped to the store and order these super creamy shirts. They come in all different did I say come?
Wonderful.
In all different colors, because there is a super creamy fight coming up in a week. UFC 245 is wonderful. Get your super creamy shirts now. I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. They are beautiful. We also have the ladies' creamy shirts, super creamy.
Wonderful.
Get them over there. We also have some other things on the website you can check out for yourself. And I have to say this, you got to get them while they're hot because they vanish. We have hats, we have bags, we have a whole bunch of new swag over there on the MMAHoles.com. Cups, mugs, backpacks for your school needs. Check it out on the MMAHoles.com. Thank you for the segue. All right, let's move over to the news, JBH, as we have plenty of show to get to tonight. We'll start we got to start the clock, too. Fuck, that conversation. That was a creamy conversation. All right.
Wonderful.
I'm actually really looking forward to my super creamy shirt. I want to wear it on Christmas. I don't know why. I want to have a super creamy Christmas. Okay. So, we did a lot of Conor McGregor, but what's the first story, Jesse?
Well, it's also Conor McGregor.
All right, what's the story?
Dana White says Conor McGregor has told him he wants to fight Jorge Masvidal.
That's fucking creamy as fuck. You know what, by the way? We have a Gaylord. We have a Casual.
Casual.
You might have a chance to call in and give us a creamy soundbite because I tell you what, there's a lot of creamy fights coming up and I would love to have a creamy soundbite. So, all right. We see what the people are saying in the chat. We have missed it. Let's play it. 50 likes.
Let's pump you up.
I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. The dislikes can choke on a dick.
All right, at 100, we'll do that again. Thank you, 264, for hanging with the boys. Oh, they're coming in, Jesse. Before we get back into the news, 97 likes, 98 likes. Holy shit, we might be beating the ceiling once again. 2 more likes, Jesse.
One more time.
I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. The dislikes can choke on a dick.
All right, 7 people choking on that hog and 110 people. By the way, 263 people watching. What is your like buttons broken? Let's go. Spike that shit up. Let's beat the ceiling.
All right. UFC President Dana White said on 101.6 FM radio in Washington, D.C. that McGregor also wants to fight Jorge Masvidal. White said, quote, Conor has told me...
back up or you're going to go to sleep. Now you need to back up or you can go to sleep too.
All right, Lee W.
Conor knew he was in trouble before the Khabib fight, hence the extra shit before the fight. He is not what he used to be fighting-wise, but I reckon he is going to train properly this time around, so I expect a sharper Conor in his next couple of fights.
All right, there is a Lee W coming in from Ireland. Thank you for the donation.
Ireland.
Wonderful.
No points, but thank you for the deuce. Appreciate it.
He said, quote, Conor has told me he definitely wants to fight with Masvidal, so we'll see what happens. Masvidal is the number 3 welterweight contender in the UFC rankings behind champion Kamaru Usman. The 170-pounder has a 35-13 lifetime record with 16 victories coming via knockout. The 35-year-old is also coming off a 5-second knockout win over Ben Askren in July and a TKO victory versus Nate Diaz last Monday. Masvidal could be lined up for a welterweight title fight against the winner of the December 14th championship bout between Usman and number 2 contender Colby Covington, but he's more interested in other opponents per Yahoo Sports.
Mm-hmm.
He said, quote, they're fighting for the spot to fight me. I'm the ticket at 170 pounds. I'm going to go and get the biggest, best, and toughest fights. So it's looking like we might fight Nick Diaz next. It's looking like it might be Conor McGregor. Obviously, those fights come first because of the paycheck and everything it brings while these guys are settling the dust between the hugging championships.
All right, so the question, the hugging champ.
Wonderful.
Oh, boy, the hugging championships. I like that. Crotch sniffing championships. Jorge Masvidal, Conor McGregor. Who wins, Jesse?
Conor.
Wow.
Although,
wow.
Masvidal has a lot more power behind his punches, and he's a little more strategic. You know what? I'm going to make that pick after the Cowboy fight.
No, right now, gun to the head. You have to make a pick, and you could change down the road, but what is on your... I tell you what, I'm on the fence with this one, because I don't know what we're going to see.
Yeah, let me tell you after the Cowboy fight.
But I'm going to give you a pick.
I won't.
You have to you can't leave us hanging.
No picks.
Hold on a second. First of all, the fight is not even happening. So...
Well, it might.
And if it does happen,
he wins against
it's going to be
Cowboy,
down the road. It's going to materialize next year down the road. So you got to give us. I mean, what the hell? There's not. You got to give us.
But
a
you know
pick.
what? I can't give you a pick until I see how Conor does against Cowboy, because we don't know what kind of Conor we're gonna get.
That's a sellout move.
Nope.
I mean, not a sellout move.
Fair.
That's a number one bullshit move.
This is number one bullshit.
Here's the deal, friends. Conor McGregor. Oh, let me put it on me. My mystical. This is my mystical cam.
Aw, no more snow.
Conor McGregor will beat Cowboy Cerrone. He will defeat Jorge Masvidal and then fight Khabib Nurmagomedov and hand him his first loss. This is my mystical predictions. Although I'm picking Tony Ferguson over Khabib, but I don't think that fight's going to happen. Sorry. Conor McGregor, 3 fights back, all wins. You've heard the mystical speak.
Wonderful.
What do you think about that, Jesse?
Beautiful.
All 3 fights. The mystical has spoken. Amen.
Wonderful.
Cowboy, Masvidal, and then defeat. Or he's going to defeat his body.
Wonderful.
Defeat Khabib Nurmagomedov. Because that fight's not happening in April. I knocked on wood in case
it is happening in April.
I don't know. I don't believe it. I got to see them locked in the cage. I don't believe it. I feel like if you're getting tickets to Brooklyn on April,
refund them.
Yeah, don't even bother and there's a we have a note on the wall from Super Insane who donated and jinxed it already. It's right over there. I'm telling you right now. Could you imagine though if he came back and pulled that off? People would completely be offing themselves. Like the Conor haters, like if he pulled off a 3-fight winning streak and rattled those names off, like knocked off Cerrone, Masvidal, and then Khabib, people would be literally crawling under rocks. Like Kainoto would be like,
it's happening.
all right.
Why'd you sway in like that?
Well, I'm sassy like that. All right, 285. We have to do a word from our sponsors. You want to read it? You want me to play it?
Play it because I got to pee.
All right, so we're going to do a quick sponsor break, and then we're going to start the clock over here. We got the points game going. It is 64-35. And like we said before, the stream boss is Conor Hernandez. So if it stays this way, Conor Hernandez will get a bundle package from BetDSI. Some shirts, some swag, a whole bunch of shit. We're going to pack it into a package and throw it to the stream boss. And let's play a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Just stand by.
Don't miss out on betting the best moments in sports with BetDSI.com. We'll double your money with a 100% bonus on your first deposit. Bet at home, bet on your phone, and bet live during your favorite game.
Sticker Mule is the fastest and easiest way to order custom stickers and more. Simply select the product you want, choose a size and quantity, upload your artwork, and within a few hours, we'll send you an online proof. You can request changes to the proof for free until you're happy. With quick turnaround and free 2-day shipping, your custom products will be in your hands in no time. Try us today for as little as $9.
And don't forget to check out Timeless CBD. Link in the description. Get 20% off of your entire order. Christmas is coming up, so if you guys want to get some gifts for your friends or family who suffer from anxiety or pain or really any ailments at all, CBD is there to help. Again, promo code MMA-Hole, all one word. Get 20% off of your entire purchase with Timeless CBD. Link in the description. Flutter says, has Conor ever been on here drunk? Roberto Lopez says, I like JBH's promo better. Well, I had to pee, so I couldn't. Austin Cook says, Masvidal beat Till before that, and H with the cowboy hats. It's hopes Tony versus Cowboy will happen. I see Tony is submitting his bitch ass in the second round when he tries to hug him.
Jesse, I got my Stockton motherfucker shirt on over here.
I saw
420
that.
Friends. Loving the Nate, man.
This was a limited edition shirt.
That's why people have to understand when you go to the MMA-Holes store, what you see over there might not last.
Yeah,
so
you got to get it while it lasts.
You got to get over there, get your shit, because you never know when we're going to pull it. These creamy shirts might be gone after the holidays, before the holidays, any of this stuff.
It's Food Off Friday. You want some CBD?
I was going to save it for tomorrow, but I mean, if you want to jump into it.
Nah, if you want to save it for tomorrow, no big deal.
All right, so here's the deal, friends of the show. The Stream Boss gets this beautiful stuff from BetDSI behind us, and we have to start this clock. 45 minutes are on the clock. Yes, baby. There it is. The clock has begun. When that clock is over, the person with the least amount of points has to spin the karaoke
you
wheel.
Back up, you're going to go to sleep. And then you need to back up and you can go to sleep too.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Conor Hernandez.
Points JBH.
Woo!
Everyone, I need help picking out which shirt to get Kinden. It has to be somewhat school appropriate. So not the creamy one, unfortunately. Help me, Plaza.
I don't know if the logo is school appropriate. Some schools might frown upon that.
Let's see.
The fan, the MMA fan.
I would say MMA fan too.
Or the I'm Totally Wonderful Wonderful.
Well, how big is he? Because the Wonderful Wonderful shirts are kids shirts.
Oh, but he's 12, so he might be an adult size.
Yeah, check the Totally Wonderful Wonderful or the biggest MMA fan.
I would say MMA fan. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, this one's coming for us.
Yeah, Moss bought one of these.
I'm all over this thing.
Covington.
Fuck. And creamy's not bad. It's just creamy. It's not bad.
Surely if Conor smokes Cowboy and Masvidal, Colby, or Usman is a better option than Khabib.
Conor smokes Cowboy and Masvidal, Colby, or Usman is a better option than Khabib. Oof.
But I think what he wants to do is say he beat the BMF champ and kind of put himself in a position to say he's good enough to challenge the champion at lightweight.
Well,
I think that's what he's doing.
If he fights one of them and somehow finds a way to get and who brought this up? Someone brought it up, like, say Masvidal beats Covington. Say Covington beats Usman and Masvidal beats Covington, and all of a sudden Masvidal's the 170 champ.
And then Conor becomes the champ.
Yeah, and gets that belt.
Champ versus champ.
Well, not even becomes the champ. It's like if he fights for the 170 belt, no matter what the situation is, yeah, it is an option. But I think Conor fighting Usman or Covington would be devastating. Like, I think that would be
for sure.
terrible for Conor.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
I understand how good Khabib is, but Conor would not stand a chance against the grinding attack of Usman and Covington.
Well, you wouldn't even have to worry about that. Those fights are probably not going to happen. If anything, it'll be Masvidal. Whether he has the belt or not, it'll be Masvidal, and then he'll go and challenge Khabib.
But you do understand why that's a conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
but I don't think it's going to happen.
This is one thing about Conor. He's a knucklehead. He will
fight. Challenge Usman or Covington because they don't bring the numbers. If anyone's going to bring more numbers, it'll be Khabib.
Hold on a second. Okay, so Covington doesn't bring numbers right now, but if you put a belt around his waist and then his shtick versus Conor's shtick, you think that's not going to sell?
Oh, of course it would, but I don't think he'd be stupid enough to challenge Covington. He's already stupid enough to challenge Khabib.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He challenged arguably
why
the
challenge
pound for pound
both?
greatest because he's nuts. He already this is why you're missing my whole point here. Conor McGregor already did what he had to do. Even if he loses, he took a shot. And if he by some chance wins against a Colby Covington for the title or an Usman or whatever, I mean, that's just something to add to his resume. That's something like tales will be told about that shit. If he loses, I took a shot, they're too big, I took an L. You know, Conor's nuts enough to do that. That's one thing about Conor. He doesn't give a fuck. He will fight anybody. He's that crazy. And that's one of the reasons why I like him.
Maybe a couple years ago, I feel like at this point he's
case.
a little more strategic with who he picks to fight.
He's a fucking head case. He threw a fucking hand truck through a window. The guy's off his rocker.
But at Khabib, he wants to fight Khabib. There's a beef there.
Jesse, he would fight, what's it called? John Jones, if they would allow it.
No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't give a fuck. He would lose tremendously, of course. But what I'm saying is he was talking about fighting Anderson Silva, for God's sakes. I mean, it's just dumb shit. Like, what are we doing? The guy's nuts. I'm telling you. The guy, how many times have you heard?
It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to follow through with it. And he might have been talking about it just to create a hype and put himself in the headline.
Floyd Mayweather in boxing. What kind of lunatic would do that? That's fucking lunacy. Floyd motherfucking Mayweather. The guy has no pro fights, and he fights Floyd Mayweather. You think the guy's sane? Yes, he got paid a hefty chunk of change. But that's like saying, hey, would you get in a ring with prime Mike Tyson for like $10 million? Right? And Knuckleheads would be like, you know what? I'll die for $10 million. Yeah, let's go. That's like Conor.
Yeah.
He sold his soul for cash. Think about it. The guy's nuts. He's a fucking loony. Tim, why are you hating, man? Why what's with this getting on Conor's nuts thing? I'm speaking truth. You guys, listen. I'm here. I'm over here. I love all of you. But I'm over here. Okay? You gotta creep up and think on my level. If you don't want it, that's fine. I still love you. All right. Anyway, let's get back into the news. What's going on here?
So that's that.
All right.
Wonderful.
Let's move on, man. Let's get out of this. All right. We'll be reacting to this.
As you all know, Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Their weigh-ins were today, and Ruiz ended up weighing in a little heavy on his weigh-ins in advance of their massive reboot this weekend in Saudi Arabia. The two heavyweights stepped on the scale for official weigh-ins earlier today. Ruiz came in much heavier at 283 pounds, while Joshua touched down at 237 pounds. The two men then shared a final stare-down on stage, which can be seen above courtesy of DAZN.
So Andy Ruiz is tremendous. Like, fucking huge. Huge Andy Ruiz. We're going to be reacting to this early in the day tomorrow and then jumping into the UFC, so make sure you subscribed. Man, what do you think about Fatty in this fight? Do you think he repeats his performance?
I don't think it was a lucky shot. I think he knew exactly where and when to hit Joshua, and I think that he's going to do the same thing again this time around.
All right, let's go over to the BetDSI. Over here, let's go to the boxing. Let's open that puppy up. And Andy Ruiz is an underdog. Now, there's a lot of people out there like, holy shit, Andy Ruiz knocked him out the first fight in the 3rd round, came back from getting knocked down. Of course I'm going to go with Andy Ruiz. Well, put your money where your mouth is. Right? Why not? I mean, he is the underdog in this fight. Now, I am not recommending you do that because, honestly, I feel Ruiz is going to lose too. I think there's just too much money involved in this situation. This is formulated for a Joshua win. Where is it? There it is. Where'd it go? There it is. He's a plus 175. That's not bad. If you like the under, that's pretty damn good. Plus 175. Let's see if we were to drop money on this thing. All right, we'll pick that. Let's see. Risk. Say if you drop $100, you risk $100. You get 175. That's simple. Well, yeah, plus 175. Anyway, that makes sense. So yeah. I mean, you're getting a plus 75 on Andy Ruiz. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
What do you think, Jesse? Would you bet? I mean, listen, I think you're picking Joshua too, but
I'm going Ruiz.
You are going Ruiz?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I said that like 2
I'm
days
sorry,
ago.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
But so if you're going with Andy Ruiz, what do you think about placing that bet?
I would do it. I'd put money on him.
Man, I'm nervous though. I'm a little nervous if I want to. Anyone in the chat betting? Andy Ruiz. We have a link in the description. BetDSI. You get plus 175, and we have a promo code MMA-Hole.
Man, you better
for double
back
that money.
Up or you're gonna go to sleep. Man, you need to back up or you can go to sleep too.
All right.
I sent you guys something on Instagram and it's exactly Moss and JBH's reaction to Tony versus Khabib. 5 points JBH. Okay, I have no more money. Love you all.
What did you send on Instagram?
Wait, give me my points first, Moss. Don't
you
chip
got,
me.
You got 2 points. What's this 5-point stuff?
Guys, can someone please help me out?
Wonderful, wonderful.
37 points for JBH. Let's play the song.
I do not want to lose tonight, Moss.
Yeah, Jesse, you're going to lose. You're going to be singing. You're
I'm
singing
glitching a lot.
tonight.
JBH.
All right. Jesse, you going to lose tonight? You ready to sing the new song? You pumped up about that?
I'm not singing tonight.
What do you mean?
Somebody help me. Please, please. Please, I do not want to sing tonight.
You guys sing Pulse Reloaded's Tutti Frutti that we added to the wheel for the Wop Baba Loo Bop Wop Bamboo. It's going to be great, Jesse.
I don't even know that song.
You say that with every song, so I mean...
I don't know that song. You started playing it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. She also doesn't know One by You, too.
Yeah,
I was like,
that
holy
one.
fuck. I'm really dating myself here. But, yeah. It's, Tutti Frutti is like... It's like such an old classic.
Nobody's ever heard of that song, Moss.
It's literally the same words over
The
and
only
over
way
again.
I heard a wop bop a loo bop was during Grease.
She goes, that's from Greece. I'm like, what? Oh, my God. Anyway, here's Dana White. And I'm winning the points game. So the stars have aligned. I'm gonna take home the champion tonight.
God, Moss, I'm just so in love with your cute little face.
No, Jesse, you're so wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, you ready to make fun of Dana White?
All right, let's do it.
You guys ready to make fun of Dana White a little bit? Before every fight card, Dana White, he screams at us. He yells at his fans and the UFC fans. So we like to do a segment, Yelling with Dana White. You ready, guys? You ready to learn about the fights that are coming up tomorrow? Yelling with Dana White.
What's up, everybody? Tomorrow night, live and free on ESPN The Network. Not ESPN Plus, ESPN The Network. The prelims start at 7 o'clock on the East Coast. The main card starts at 9 o'clock on the East Coast. From Washington, DC, the main event. 2 big monsters. Overeem versus Rosenstruck.
All right, Rosenstruck versus Overeem. There they are. Whoops. There they are. You pumped up, Jesse? Main event?
Yes, actually, I am pretty excited for this one.
This fight's gonna suck.
Oh, stop it. This is going to be a good fight. Rosenstruck's going to destroy Overeem.
Yeah, Dana disagrees. He disagrees with you, Jenny. I called you Jenny. Jesse.
How dare you call me your cousin's name?
It's not my cousin. That's my mistress. Jenny.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, fuck.
Tomorrow night, live and big monsters. Overeem versus Rosenstruck. Do not see that fight go in the distance. Fun card tomorrow night. Here's a couple of fights you might not know about. Let's start right here.
All right, so let's see let's learn, Jesse.
Mitchell versus Salves.
All right, Mitchell versus Salves. Let's look at them. Would you just look at them, Jesse?
Yeah.
That's on prelims.
So I was right. It is Sales.
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, come on with this
Tomorrow,
bullshit.
Fight your first round submission finishes. This guy's trying sales. Bryce is undefeated, 11-0 with 7 first round submission finishes. This fight's gonna suck. Guys, triangle chokes and rear naked chokes are nasty. Matt Sales is 8-2. This guy finishes fights. He has a ton of punch and power at this weight. 7 of his 8 wins have been finishes. Another fight you might.
All right, you pumped up about that fight? The card is good. It's a good fight night. Like people are like, oh, this fight's gonna suck. This card's gonna suck.
This fight's gonna suck. I know about. Right above it, Quarantillo versus Kilburn. Quarantillo is 12-2. He's got.
Spit it out. What's the next fight? What's the names? Quarantillo versus. He's calling Quarantillo.
It's Quarantillo.
What did he say? Quarantillo or Tio? What did he say?
Tio, but I don't know what he said. It's Tio.
Let's see. What did you say, Dan?
Wonderful.
This fight's gonna suck. This weight, 7 of his 8 wins have been finishes. No, Quarantillo versus Kilburn.
It's
Quarantillo
Tio.
is
He's a Quarantillo,
It's Tio. He's a Tilo.
but he's the boss. He can call him whatever he wants.
Tio.
this fight's gonna suck. Versus Kilburn. Quarantillo is 12.
So white.
Quarantillo.
Above it. Quarantillo versus Kilburn. Quarantillo is
Are you rooting for Quarantillo or Kilburn?
Tio Moss.
Quarantillo.
12-2. He's got 4 decisions in 14 fights. Stopped his last 4 opponents. Kilburn. He is a late replacement, but he is an all-out action fighter. This fight's gonna suck.
What's that, Jess?
I just want to see if Dana White replied to this. No.
What did he say?
Someone said, "Don't read my name," and it's like the top comment. Usually it's because someone replied.
He fought on the Contender Series, and he's KO'd the last 2 guys he's fought. He's wild. He's exciting. He's a stand-up fighter. Both of these guys go after it. I'm going to give you one more.
Whoa, he's pointing at us now, Jesse. He's
Exciting. He's a stand-up fighter. Both of these guys go after it. I'm going to give you one more. You should know about this, but you might not. So, co-main event, Rodriguez versus Calvillo.
Why are you telling
He
us
says
something?
Calvillo, right? But
Yeah.
he says Quarantillo wrong.
It should be Calvillo. Calvillo.
Rodriguez is 12-0, is an aggressive Muay Thai style striker who always comes forward. This fight's gonna suck. He's coming off a huge win over Tisha Torres and is looking to stay undefeated tomorrow. Cynthia
Quesadilla.
She's been out in Thailand training Muay Thai. She's a very aggressive fighter. She loves to be the bully, and she's coming off a 10-month layoff and looking to get right back into the title chase. All right?
He definitely was reading, by the way. I love how the camera, like, convenient. What is it? Look at that face. I've got a special face. Attention is short. Bust to outer space. Mind in a special place. GSP abducted me. I'm from an alien race. Special face. Oh, special face. Oh, special face.
On paper, this is the fight of the night. If you don't know, you should have knew, but now you know.
Oh, he was going to drop the N-word. I heard it. If you don't know, now you know, Dana. All right.
Wonderful.
There's Dana White's weekly scream at the audience. My ears just died. I know. Well, I don't know why he's screaming. I don't know. But Dana White likes to scream at you, apparently.
If you don't know, now you know, ninja.
He's yelling. That's because his ears are fooked up. All right, Jess, let's get into some more stories. 29 minutes left in the points game. And we spoke about Ruiz. Ruiz versus Joshua. I don't know why I want to keep on calling him Ortiz.
We already talked about that, Moss.
I got my Latino mixed up.
Dana White, according to the Bleacher Report, says Floyd Mayweather agreed to 2020 UFC fight at the Clippers game. UFC President Dana White and Floyd Mayweather made a handshake agreement regarding a possible fight in 2020. During an appearance on The Rich Eisen Show, White described how he met with Mayweather when the Los Angeles Clippers played the Boston Celtics on November 20th. The two began talking and discussed combining forces with one another for a marquee event. TMZ Sports reported that in November that Mayweather was looking to schedule 2 fights in 2020 in May and September, one of which would be a UFC crossover. Mayweather hasn't fought since his TKO of Conor McGregor in August 2017. He posted on Instagram that he was coming out of retirement next year, and in a previous post said he and White were working together again to bring the world another spectacular event in 2020.
This fight's gonna suck.
White also appeared on the Jim Rome Show on Thursday to address Mayweather's announcement and revealed he's likely meeting with Al Heyman, Mayweather's manager, to discuss the details. He added he's looking at October or November as a tentative date for the fight.
You're going to go to sleep. Man, you need to back up or you can go to sleep too.
Connor!
Oh, I found $2 worth of change in my couch. Points JBH.
What?
Yo, look at my message on Instagram. It's literally every MMA fan when Khabib and Tony was announced.
All right.
Okay, now I have no money. I'll stop annoying everyone tonight. Love y'all. Hashtag Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Thank you, Connor.
Let me take a look, Connor. Make sure it's school appropriate.
All right, we're going to put the points to the JBH. 39 points to Jesse.
Oh,
creeping
yes.
back.
You must watch this.
What is that?
But I don't know if we will get copyright from this because it's part of a TV show.
I can't show it on. I can't show private messages on Instagram.
Yes, you can.
Nope.
What do you mean you can't?
We've been doing this for how long now, Jesse?
But you've been given permission by the sender.
Okay, but Instagram doesn't give you permission to even look at private messages on desktop. How about that? Look, where's the option?
Shite.
Yeah. So Instagram, if we get messages over here, we can only show, like, we can only see it on our phone. But on desktop, they do not enable private messaging. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. So what is it a video of? Jesse?
It's an office video.
And what is it? Well, okay. So what is it of?
I can't.
Describe it. Give me your.
I didn't watch it.
Do an office
I'm afraid.
video. Do a reaction to it.
Oh, I've seen this episode.
All right, so it's. You can put it a little lower because I know you. Yeah. Yeah, we can't show that, but I don't know what it is.
So it's from The Office. He said this is our reaction to when Khabib Ferguson 5 was announced, for the fifth time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Michael from The Office going, "Oh my God, it's happening," and freaking out, and it's funny.
It's not happening though. It's not happening. I want it to happen really bad, and I'm gonna knock on wood. But because we have that donation, well, that's the Connor one. Because we have the donation over here on the wall, it's been jinxed by a viewer of the show.
You've been jinxed.
So hopefully, hopefully the jinx is not really going down. And excuse me, I got phlegmage.
Shame on you.
Oh my God, what the hell's going on? My throat got creamy. All right, well, speaking of creamy, Jesse.
Yeah.
We got some really creamy stuff going on tomorrow. I don't care what anyone says. I enjoy this. I find this to be a delightfully creamy card. Overeem versus Rosenstruik, cream all over my face, because this thing is going to be wonderful. I like the main event. I think that's fiery. This 9-0 prospect coming in there, fighting the number 6 guy.
God bless
I'm fucking sick, creamy. We have a creamy co-main event. People may not give us too much of a shit about it, but Cynthia Calvillo missed weight. Do you have a story on that, Jesse?
Nah.
You don't. She is fucking 4 pounds fatty. How do you not have... What kind of news woman are you?
Moss, it's
How dare
the
you?
weigh-ins. How dare you shit on my ethics?
She missed weight. What? Look at this. This girl, Cynthia Calvillo. She's talking so much shit to Paige Van Zandt, and then she takes an L on the scale by 4 pounds. What a fucking mook. What a knucklehead. You know, you take a creamy card and you do something
What'd
like that.
you call her?
A knucklehead.
No, before that.
A creamy coont? I don't
No,
know.
you said mook.
A mook.
What is a mook?
Don't worry about it, Jesse. Only me and my mafia friends at the chat know.
Yeah, explain this to me.
Wonderful.
Stefan Struve versus Ben Rothwell. I'm in. The skyscraper versus this mongoloid Ben Rothwell. The guy's got a gazillion fights. Both of them. Between the two, it's going to be fun.
Speaking of Italian phrases, Moss sometimes calls me a scotch.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, in Arizona, you don't say scotch.
What is scotch? Sometimes,
Mama Luke.
or sometimes he says, what is it? Skizad, or whatever it is. What do you say?
A skizad? I don't say that.
Spizad? Something skizad or sizad or...
Squingili?
No, that you say that too.
Scotch?
You say scotch, but something izad.
I don't say izad. You're making that up. I do say scotch a lot, though.
What is scotch?
You're a scotch.
You're such a scotch.
It's better than calling you like a cunt or an asshole or
What's
any of
a
that
scotch?
stuff. It's scotch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Jesse.
You're calling me a horrible thing.
No.
You're disrespecting me without me even knowing.
You know what's
what
funny?
you're saying.
She gets mad when I call her a scotch. She doesn't even know what the hell it is. It's just like a
I get
term.
mad because I feel like you're saying something horrible about me.
Scotch?
Yeah.
What could possibly be a scotch?
You tell me. You're Italian.
Look up scotch. You'll find a picture of your face. Little scotch. Scotch PH. That's how you know that you're sensitive. Because if you get insulted...
Because you've said horrible things about me before.
Oh, my God. If you get insulted by someone calling you something that you have no idea what it is, you get insulted. Like, you're like, oh, my God, why are you calling me that?
I would never get insulted with anyone else saying that, but with you, I would, because you are...
What if I called you a cannoli?
Horrible things.
If I'm like, oh, you're such a cannoli.
That would be funny.
I called you a piece of spinach once.
Yeah, that was funny, too.
You're acting like a piece of spinach. I like
That
calling
doesn't
you
make
things
sense.
because, you know why? Because I don't, like, that's just me deflecting silliness. So like if we
but
were to argue,
scooch, if I don't know what it means and you just keep saying it and don't tell me what it means, that means you said something bad.
oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, you are a scooch, Jesse. Don't worry about it. Just embrace the name, Scooch, BH. Aspen Ladd versus Yana Kunitskaya, Skutchskaya. Cody Stamen versus Song Yadong. That's pretty fiery over there. Rob Font versus Ricky Simone. Good main card. I don't know why people are saying that this is a lame fight night. What the hell do you want from a fight night? I think this is perfect. It's good stuff. Maybe it had too many ladies fights, but I like the girls fights on here. Cavillo versus Rodriguez. That's striking versus Cavillo's grappling. Aspen Ladd coming off the loss that some say was controversial. From Duran to me, she was right in the mix. Now she's fighting Yana Kunitskaya, who is at a Jackson Wink, and she's very difficult, although she got mutilated by Cyborg. But
You're calling me annoying?
Huh?
You're calling me annoying.
Oh, my God. Well, you are, right now, you are complete scooch.
That's rude.
Where did you get the definition?
Google.
Read it out loud. Gotta read it out loud.
The Italian-American slang word scutch refers to someone who's being annoying and derives from the Italian word scocchiere, which means to pester. Mm-hmm. This is part of a complete episode.
Yeah, you pester me. So you're pestering me. It's no big deal. You being a scutch.
That really hurts my feelings.
What doesn't hurt your feelings? Let me know. I would like to know. I know
anyone who's not you.
But what? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like everything hurts your feelings. So
because you say mean things.
Therefore, you inherited the name Scutch, Scutch McGee. All right. Anyway, Scutch is a playful name. When I was a kid, like my parents used to call us, "You being a Scutch." You know, like that was like a playful name.
Why do you always want to hurt my feelings, Moss?
Oh my God. If that hurts your feelings, then I lose in every I lose in life. If that hurts your feelings, I lost everything.
I'm not making you dinner with my new Instant Pot.
All right, that's a scutch activity. All right, what are we doing? What is the point of this conversation? Can you help me out with this? Where does this bring value to the show?
I wouldn't know. I'm a scutch.
All right. Anyway, the points game is going, and keep it the way it is, 64-39, because she's being very scutch. Very scutch tonight. 20 minutes left in this points game. Let's get back into the news. That seems like the only thing to keep us back on track. All right. Here's Weird Shaped Head. What do we got here with Ali Abdelaziz?
Well, Ali Abdelaziz thinks that Conor McGregor, calling him a journeyman, should retire because he's not part of the elite. What do you think about that, Moss?
I don't care.
Ali Abdelaziz thinks Conor McGregor should call it quits. The renowned manager of the likes of UFC champs Khabib Nurmagomedov and Henry Cejudo acknowledges what McGregor has done in the sport, but thinks his best days are behind him. He said, quote, "The man accomplished a lot in the sport. He made a lot of money. It's good for him. But I think it was a mistake to stick around. I think he should retire if he wants to beat the top fighter, or you know what? What?
You're like Ali Abdelaziz. You're on the same page.
I know. I'm thinking that as I'm reading this.
Wonderful.
You and Ali Abdelaziz are fucking barking up the same tree.
Or you know what? Fight Nate Diaz, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and make some money, but he's not part of the elite. He can't compete with Khabib, Tony Ferguson, Kamaru Usman, or some of the elite competitors. He's become actually a journeyman, make a lot of money, and it's okay. He understands his place. McGregor is scheduled to make his return to the octagon at UFC 246 on January 18th when he takes on Cerrone in a welterweight bout. Abdelaziz is baffled at McGregor taking the fight at 170 pounds, especially since he continuously expressed interest in rematching UFC lightweight champ Nurmagomedov, who defeated McGregor by fourth-round submission at UFC 229. UFC President Dana White on Thursday said McGregor wanted to fight at 170 pounds against Cerrone so it would be easier on his body. That way, with a win, he can turn around and fight Nurmagomedov next if Nurmagomedov beats Ferguson in April. And he wouldn't have to cut to 155 pounds twice in a row. The top contender at lightweight may be Justin Gaethje, who has the 3 straight first-round knockouts, most recently over Cowboy. Abdelaziz thinks McGregor should have fought Gaethje next if he wanted a rematch to Nurmagomedov. He said, quote, "Realistically, if you really want a rematch, who's the guy to beat? That guy is Gaethje. Gaethje knocked out Cowboy, nothing but respect for Cowboy, but the whole thing is, you're fighting Cowboy at 170 pounds. It's 2 things. You're avoiding Khabib, and he's definitely avoiding Gaethje. I guarantee you, because people understand that Gaethje is the type of guy, he's going to take you to the very dirty, dark places, and if you're not ready for it, he's going to die. We saw Khabib take him to some dark places, and he gave up. I understand he made a career decision. He understands if he fought with Gaethje, 98.9% he would lose, and 1.2% maybe he's going to win. He doesn't have enough balls, and his heart is not what people think."
You know what the burning question is, though, Jesse?
What?
How's Noah?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Good question.
Yeah, that's the real question. I mean, if you're going to interview Ali Abdelaziz, we should get an update. How is Noah? We need to know. Oh my God! Listen, he's trying to sell a fight, right? But at least you guys agree on something. You and Ali Abdelaziz.
Well, he was a little off on parts of it.
Jesse Abdelaziz, can we call you that?
When he said that Conor was a journeyman and all that stuff, I don't agree with that. I do think that Conor should retire if he loses, but there were some things he said that I did not agree with.
This man is a manager of many fighters and some very good fighters. He does know how to get his fighters in the right position. We've discussed this before, so I can't kill him on that. But, man, he says some weird-ass shit. The only thing is he gets himself in the news. People are talking about him. We're talking about him.
He loves that spotlight.
So I think he says, maybe he tactically says silly things for us to talk about him. Maybe that's the plan. You know, he wants to get Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's kind of fucked right now. It's a shame because it's a waste of a guy on a nice little run. Let's go to the rankings over here. Poor Justin. The guy doesn't have a dance partner. He's just sitting around. He's going to have to take a guy lower ranked or some shit. It's a shame. Sitting at number 4 behind Conor McGregor, which, you know, I mean, you can argue with that. Dustin Poirier 2. Tony Ferguson's tangoed up with Khabib. So do you make the DP Gaethje rematch? Is that the fight to make?
At this point, I think it would make the most sense, right?
I would agree. I think you're gonna have to run that thing back. That was a fun go the first time. Gaethje can get the redemption fight, and the fans are in for a treat. Dustin, seems like the move. What do you say in the chat?
Skullcracker says Dana said Conor versus Khabib if both win on Rich Eisen. Flatter Thing says Ali owns Homer. Fireflies in Midnight, that was your worst Conor ever. Michael Chapman, Gaethje gonna fight the winner of Conor Cowboy. Kung Fu Masters, 99% of people hate him. LOL. Heavy Micro Grow, the 3-round main card Kunt. Kung Fu Masters, 99% of I read that. Why'd you drop that twice?
What up in the region?
Nirajan.
Smart person subscribing to us.
Two Joints says time you guys on in the morning, Moss. Well, the main card starts around 12 Eastern time, but the Wilder is supposed. I'm not Wilder.
Oh my God! Wrong BBC, Jesse.
Sorry, Joshua and Ruiz are expected to walk out around 3:45, so we'll probably be alive around 1 or 2, right, Moss?
Yeah, 2-ish, I would say. So what we want to do is basically just react to this fight. We'll be live maybe 45 minutes, an hour earlier before this happens. And then shut down, go right to the UFC. So if you're a boxing fan, MMA fan, subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when we're live.
Yeah.
All right. We have 14 minutes and 25 seconds left. 22 seconds left in the points game. Here's how to play. If you like what you're watching, having some fun, if you're hanging with the boys, drop a donation. Right now, I am winning 64-39.
Please help me. I need help. I don't want to lose.
Explain how you can be helped, Jesse.
All you have to do is use the Streamlabs link in the description below or the super chat button at the bottom of your chat. Donate enough. Whatever you donate, that denomination is the point. So $2 is 2 points. So donate enough points to get me over Moss's 64 points, and I will win. I do not want to sing tonight. I'm not feeling it. And Moss is always the better singer. He practices every time before we go live. Please.
What?
Please.
Now you're making shit up?
He actually does practice a lot. He's always singing. Always.
Wait, what? Wait, what was I practicing?
Today, when he was choosing his song, he was singing along to it.
Because I was making you laugh. That wasn't practicing.
He was practicing. Whatever he says is irrelevant. He was totally practicing.
So that's
for you
practicing singing?
Me
making you laugh.
Every time he chooses a song, he's singing along to it.
Because I am having fun with... So
he's practicing in case he loses.
All right, I was practicing for the... Anyway, oh my God. She just like makes weird shit up. I swear to God, a day in my life... I'm not getting triggered, but I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? If I were to do this to you instead of making some shit, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're alive. I'm just going to sit there and take it tonight.
Are you okay,
so I've been practicing my songs tonight on this karaoke wheel, as Jesse said. And hopefully I win, so, you know, my practicing pays off.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. So that long-winded excuse, whatever points come in. Points to Mystic, points to JBH, and the... Why? What are we doing?
You're so out of frame, I had to pull you back in.
It's a roller coaster, I tell you.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay. So, yeah, that's that. So the points that come in, points to Mystics, points to JBH, and the loser has to spin the wheel and sing. That simple. Let's move on to the next story over here as it looks like we're glitching a little. Oh, are we glitching? No, I think we're good. We're still green. We're still in the green. Reset.
Nope.
We out? Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Stop and start.
Yeah, I started back up. All right. So we are back up online. Little technical difficulty. What the fuck? All right, we're good. All right, I don't know what the hell that was. That was really weird. It just like, you know what it was? It might have.
Wow.
The stream probably was fine. It was probably our internet.
It conked out on that and on this.
Yeah, we're good. So that was just, I don't know. The stream was good the whole time. So we have to watch the green.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. We have a couple of things on our internet going here. So actually, is your phone on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, my phone's on data right now.
Where the fuck is my phone? That's probably on Wi-Fi. If I knew where it was.
It's all Moss's phone's fault. Blame Moss's phone.
And the computers and everything else.
That's why I get points, because Moss's phone messes up streams.
Okay. It sure does. It's a stream killer, my phone. It's a disaster phone. All right, what else do we have in the news? Let's
According
get some more
to
stories.
MMA Fighting, Max Holloway says if McGregor wants to be the greatest again, I'm sure we're going to run into each other. So Max Holloway kind of opting for that little fight there with Conor McGregor. There was a time when UFC featherweight champ Max Holloway was absolutely chasing a fight against Conor McGregor after rattling off 13 straight wins, including a pair of knockouts against former champion Jose Aldo. Holloway was anxious to avenge the last loss of his career, which came against McGregor back in 2013 when he was just 22 years old at the time. The two fighters never ended up crossing paths again, with McGregor turning his attention towards a 9-figure payday for a boxing match against Floyd Mayweather before returning to the UFC, where he faced Khabib Nurmagomedov for the lightweight title in October of last year. As for Holloway, he made a brief stop at 155 pounds, where he came up short against Dustin Poirier in April before returning to featherweight, where he defended his title for the third time in a unanimous decision win over Frankie Edgar. Right now, Holloway is preparing to face Alexander Volkanovski in the co-main event at UFC 245, as McGregor is plotting his return a month later at UFC 246 when he takes on Donald Cowboy Cerrone in a welterweight showdown on January 18th. With the title defense in front of him, Holloway doesn't think about McGregor too often until his name gets brought up, which is why he's not all that concerned about a rematch. That said, Holloway knows if McGregor truly wants to reestablish himself among the best fighters in the world, then it seems almost inevitable that they'll meet again. He said, quote, "When we'll see what happens if he wants to be what he was a couple years ago when he was the greatest mixed martial artist in the world, and he wants to be the greatest again. I'm sure we're going to run into each other like that." Holloway said this at a media luncheon ahead of UFC 245. He also said, "Because he wants to be great, I want to be great, but if not, it is what it is. But if his mind is right, his mind is straight, and he wants to be the best, I'm sure we're going to run into each other. I'm not sweating it too much." Holloway and McGregor have jabbed at each other over social media in the past few years while still managing to show respect at the same time. With his mind on Volkanovski, Holloway can't be too concerned about what McGregor will be after January, but he hopes the Irish superstar is coming back with his full focus on Cerrone, because that's exactly what he'll need to win.
All right, so Maxie Holloway. By the way, this is some picture of Max. He's like, here I am, dirty. So Max Holloway has a big fight coming up in a little over a week against Volkanovski. A lot of people are swinging over to the Volkanovski side of things, and he is talking about Conor McGregor once again. Are we frozen? Oh, pointing over. Hit
Back.
the live.
They're saying back.
Just hit the live on the thing. I don't even know. Weird. Super weird tonight. Our internet. But what is next for Max Holloway after the Volkanovski fight? Win or lose? What do you think, Jesse? Does he stay at 145, or what's the
Holloway's
dealio?
probably going to stay there, but I don't see a Holloway-Conor rematch anytime soon. In fact, at all within the rest of Conor's career.
It is something that can be a possibility, but we need a lot of things to happen. Like, we need a couple of fights to go in a certain direction for that to happen. I think an Aldo fight could be in the mix down the road too. You know, that rematch with Aldo, that could happen. It depends. If Conor takes some L's, if Conor loses to Cowboy Cerrone, that puts some monkey wrenches into his plan. And then you can start talking about these rematches the Dustin Poiriers, the red panty night for him, a rematch with Aldo, a rematch with Maxi. You can talk about those things. If he loses, think about it. You're saying retire if he loses.
So he's going to go from 170 all the way down to 145?
No, 155. I think no matter what, he's destined to finish up at 155. I don't think he's going to finish at 170 unless he has a miraculous streak.
I can see him going from 170 to lightweight. I just don't know if I can see him going any lower, and I believe Max Holloway wants to stay at 145.
You got Cowboy, Masvidal, Khabib rematch. If he loses to Cowboy, things get mixed up, and now you're talking about other rematches. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think would be still a way to keep Conor relevant. You have fighters getting their red panty nights and also getting their redemption fights. It's a lot of stories. There's a million fights you can make if Conor loses.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the chat. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the points game. 64-39. All right, now is the time to get them in. If you want me to run away with this game, points to Mystic. If you want Jesse to come back, points to JBH. The stream boss is Conor Hernandez strangling the lead over here. He hasn't been budged the whole night. If you want to knock him off and win the goodie bag from BetDSI behind us, drop some donations in right now.
Wonderful.
Oh, man, Jesse.
I'm not worried.
The boys will ride again tonight.
You should be begging right now because you're going to need it. You're going to need it in about 5 minutes.
I got my Lucky Nate Diaz shirt on tonight, and that is why I will be victorious. I feel good about this win. I feel sexy about this win. I feel the men have united, and we're going to run away with the victory.
No, I'm not worried.
Let's see what the chat says.
Lyrical Gaylord Slayer says, we think no. Palm Sweaty Mom Spaghetti says, heavy microgrow. Kyle Mungari says, fuck Conor and anyone hanging from his nuts. Flatter Thinking says, Unity 2 joints. Jesse, are you putting the Instant Pot on after the show? No, I'm going to start it tomorrow. I'm going to wash it right after the show. And then starting tomorrow morning, I'm going to get it set up. And Instant Pot is a go. I'll make a little video clip for you guys of me putting all my ingredients in the Instant Pot. I cannot wait to use my Instant Pot.
Yeah, it's pretty wonderful.
I'm so excited.
Thanks again to Drunk Savage.
That's
and
best gift ever.
Remember, if you want to send any Christmas cards or whatever to the MMA-Holes, there's an address down below. Send it to our box, and we'll open it on air. Merry Christmas.
I've been thinking about it the whole show.
Yeah?
Like, what am I going to cook? When am I going to start it? Do I have to read the directions, or should I just go for it?
Go for it, Jesse. Fucking fill that thing up and make some goodness. Some yummy goodness.
Oh, I can't. The first thing I'm going to make is a roast. It's a beef roast.
Not too bad. We didn't have chat roast still.
With carrots and potatoes, some gravy, the beef gravy. Oh, it's going to be so good, Moss. You're going to love it.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. Chili, I'm looking forward to on that thing. It's going to be delicioso. All right. So how many what do we got? Oh, man, under 4 minutes left in the game. Oh, this is easy. This is an easy one for me. I could just sit here and just laugh.
I'm not worried, Moss. I'm going to win.
Mean?
I'm going to win.
Listen, I got to say this. Be tactical. If you want the Mystical to win, be tactical and put the points in. Do not wait until the last second. There is a delay. So do not wait if you want me to run away with this thing. And by the way, 137 likes, 266 viewers right now. Not sure is it broken? Put it up. Put it up. Let's beat the shit out of the ceiling. I mean, this is unbelievable. How are you hanging without liking a stream it's a Gaylord move.
Gaylord.
All right, let's squeeze. We got 3 minutes in. I was going to squeeze another.
No, I just want to chill here until my donation comes in.
You're not getting it, Jesse. You are not getting it. This is a mystical win tonight. You're not getting it. It's not happening.
I'm not thinking you're quite on the money there, Moss.
You have 3 minutes left now. Under 3 minutes left in this game. You have no chance in hell. No chance.
Moss, are you gonna ever use the Instant Pot?
I mean, am I gonna? No, I'm gonna eat from it.
Yeah, but are you ever gonna try and learn it? You don't like to cook, so the Instant Pot might be great for you.
It'll be great to watch you use it.
Because you could just throw all your stuff in there. You don't have to cook anything.
Listen, I will clean. I will help around the house, but cooking is not my thing. It's just
But
something
it's
I
not
don't
cooking. You literally throw everything in there and just let it sit all
do.
day.
You're good at that. You're good at throwing things in a pot and making it cook for me. It's nice. I'm very good at eating it. I'm a pro at
You're
eating
the worst.
whatever you put in front of me, but I'm not fucking. Listen, what am I doing? Now, a barbecue is a different story. I'll stand in front of a grill.
Moss, what if you have kids and I'm away and you need to feed the kids? You just gonna order
You go to the
takeout?
barbecue.
No.
That's it. They're gonna eat burgers and hot dogs and some chicken on the grill.
Our kids are gonna be poorly
Chicken burgers.
taken care of.
They'll be fine.
because
I'll throw some lettuce in a bowl, chop up some chicken from the grill, throw it on there.
I can't wait till you're around my
It'll be
dad
delicious.
more. My dad will get you into cooking.
Not in a crock pot.
My
It's
dad
probably not happening.
loves cooking.
Sean Hart says McDonald's. We'll throw McDonald's in front of their
Disgusting.
faces.
Why would you feed that to your
Happy
children?
meal. Well, you're on there's almost 300 people watching right now. You mean to tell me that all these people do not throw McDonald's in front of their kids' faces?
Not well. The dads probably do.
Yeah.
If the moms cook, then no, they don't just throw McDonald's in front of their kids' faces.
You ready to take this L, Jesse? Right on the chin. Right on the chin. 1 minute and
Don't
20
worry.
seconds left.
Don't worry.
Looking good for Conor Hernandez. And look, this is another angle.
I could have rolled my joint at that angle.
He's the stream boss right now. Conor Hernandez. Does he stay there? Oh, man, the JBH can. The sweat. 1 minute left. Under a minute. You're about to sing, JBH. No save. Last words?
I'm not worried.
Oh, fuck. You son of a bitch.
Yes! I fucking love you, Frank. I knew you were there. I knew it. I knew you would be there. I love you so much. Thank you so much.
Help? Wow.
I
Pete's
knew it.
JBH. Morning holes.
I knew it, Frank. I knew you would be there. I knew you would save me. I love you. Thank you so much, Frank. Mwah. Mwah, mwah,
And then you
mwah,
gotta back
mwah.
up if you're gonna go to sleep. And then you need to back up and you can go to sleep too.
Every damn time frown points Moss.
There you go. Man, oh man.
I love you so much, Frank. I knew you would be there.
You know what's crazy about that? And Frank, thank you very much. Jesse gets the W. Wow.
Oh, I love
Holy
him.
shit.
He's the best.
Unbelievable comeback over there. Now, you know what was funny about that? If someone timed a $2 donation at the last second, like right before he donated, he would have got cock-blocked.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Holy shit. 139 to 64. Thank you to all the participants tonight. Now, Frank, I mean, listen, we got to send him to some BetDSI. He's got to slide into our DMs.
Yes.
You got to
Frank,
get the package.
You get a big, huge BetDSI care package for your generosity.
Damn, man. That's what I like about the stream boss. I mean, you can cock block with $2 last second or something, but Frank got in, and holy shit, he is the stream boss. He has carried Jesse to a victory. You son of a motherless goat.
Thank you, Frank.
Wow.
I love you.
Unbelievable stuff here tonight on Food Off Friday.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, you know, I guess I got to sing. I guess I got to sing once again. This is I was on some streak.
I know, you're doing all right.
The boys have to unite again. We have to find a way to cock block Frank because Frank is on a roll. Well, the good news once again is you get to hear my majestic voice. It is beautiful, and I think that's what that's what Frank wants to see. I understand.
You guys will never cock block Frank. Frank is the best.
He's quite a swole hole. He's wonderful, wonderful.
He's unbeatable. He's been around since the beginning.
Yeah, you know what? Let's take a second before we get into this over here. And we will do a spin of the wheel. Frank Pavon has been with the Holes
Since pretty much the very beginning.
He's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
He is not even close to us over here in the Queen Studio of New York, and he watches us at crazy hours. It's morning time for him. And he has hung with us from the very, very beginning.
Yep.
He has donated an insane amount of money to the MMA-Holes.
Ridiculous.
Very supportive of the channel. And I have to say this, Frank Pavon, you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We really appreciate everything that you have done for this channel. And
Actually, Frank is the reason Mystic Moss got completely plastered for UFC 214.
He is. All right, let's go. It's a party.
Come on, get loud.
MMA holes in the crowd.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Come on, get loud. MMA holes in the crowd. MMA holes in the crowd. MMA holes in the crowd. MMA holes in the crowd.
There we go.
Give it all to NH Plaza.
All right, give her to
That's
NH
another
Plaza.
thing about Frank. He always gives
Wow.
to someone in the community.
That is very nice. That is very wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
And thank you again, Frank. That's going to Ann. So, Ann, this is what we're going to do. Just let us know your size. I think we have your address. And you're getting a shitload of BetDSI stuff.
A lot. A lot.
Merry Christmas from Frank Pavon. That's cool. And shout out to BetDSI, the sponsor of that segment. Promo code MMA-Hole. You get double your money. So if you're going to place a bet, go to the link in the description. And we got some Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz. We have the big Overeem versus the big Rosenstruik.
Wonderful.
That's going down tomorrow. We have Tito Ortiz who's fighting again against some Mexican guy, old guy from WWE. If you want to bet on NFL or any of that stuff, BetDSI, link in the description. Get your bets in and double that money.
Gotta love Frank Pavon.
Okay?
The best.
The moment everyone's been waiting for,
Can I
Jesse.
spin it?
I got to put it up first. No, you know what? You've been doing some shitty spins. I think it's my
What?
turn to spin.
No, it's like half now when it comes to songs on the
2
thing.
weeks in a row, you shit the bed.
Rick Roll, La Bamba, Tutti Frutti are all yours. And Mother. I only have 2 songs on there. I should be allowed to spin it.
Hold on a second. What the fuck did I just do?
I don't know.
What is that? All right, hold on.
Come on, get loud. MMA holes in the crowd.
What the fuck?
You went into some sort of editor.
Yeah, I don't even know. All right, here we go. Let's get the spin up.
I got it, Moss.
Okay, can I just get it up for you? Let me get my cock up for you for a second.
That's what she said.
You guys, look at this. Look what she's doing right now. She's hovering over. I'm trying to set it all up so she could spin, and she's like, "Give me it." It's like pushing me out of the way.
I wanna spin it.
All right,
This
all right.
is
There's
my,
the spin.
My spin mode.
Fucking.
Why are you so annoyed, Moss?
No, I'm trying to set it up, and like you're hovering over me. I'm getting nervous.
This is the
I'm
claw.
sweating.
This is the claw.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Here's the Fuqua Friday Wheel of Demonetization. We should put the wheel by me. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I mean, we do it for you if you're going to hit the button, right? We got the Chris Cam. Let's get the wheel. Add the wheel. Browser. Set it up. Okay, where's the wheel? There it is. I mean, if you get the wheel, I'm going to get a little wheel right over here. Okay.
All right.
Okay, guys. What do you guys want? What do I want? We have Mother, I Will Survive. I do not want I Will Survive. I don't want that. Dream On. I don't feel like screeching. La Bamba.
That's
Tutti
yours.
Frutti.
That's yours.
Rick Roll.
Also yours.
Well, Tutti Frutti is a joke. Rick Roll is a joke. Those are the two jokes
four
on
of the
there.
songs on there are yours, Moss.
Oh, La Bamba would be funny, too. All right, ready? What do you...
By the way, La Bamba, I hope you get it because I've heard you sing it. I have it on recording, and it's the funniest shit. I hope you get La Bamba.
Okay.
Ready? Are you ready to spin it, Moss?
Chat. Well, what do they want? Let me know. What do you want? What do you want to happen? What song do you want?
Dream On says Shannon. La Bamba says
I want Mother.
Sean Hart. He's getting La Bamba. LOL says Roberto.
I want Mother. I want to give you my mother.
I want Heavy Metal Steve, says Stalio 2. La Bamba laughing my ass off. Moss does practice. Heavy Micro says Tootie. La Bamba, Titties, Dream On, Mother, Dream On, or Mother. La
Mother,
Bamba.
baby. I want a little Glenn Danzig. Let's do this. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, she hit it multiple times. You guys are fucked. There's really no win for me on this, to be honest. There's nothing like, I want that song. La Bamba would be fun. I could show you my roots. As the wheel is spinning, Jesse's like...
Wait.
Here we go. What is it going to be? Round and round. Is it a Rickroll? Oh, my fucking God.
Yeah! Oh!
Now, this is a Jesse pick. I Will Survive.
He did not want this song in the worst way.
Oh,
he has to do a song that he loathes.
This song, I swear to God, this song, there's no reason why it should be on the wheel. Oh, what a mess.
This is the funniest thing.
Yeah, Jesse, it's hysterical. All right, get ready to be titillated as I'm going to sing I Will Survive. I wook. Oh, my God. This is, we're going Uber Gaylord right now.
Gaylord.
Oh, fuck. I wish someone would stab me in the eye right now. You would wish your ears are stabbed as you're going to witness. Oh, man. All right, I'll do this from here. Don't worry. She just starts playing it. Wow, you are.
I didn't start playing it. I was just trying to click it and
right, hold on
it opened that thing.
All right, hold on. Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, what is going on? Why is this acting all
oh, there we go.
funky? Okay. So we're going to play. This is Johnny Cash. Why is that there? Oh, fuck me.
Gotta write the.
I think this might be the first time where I'm dreading. Like, I'm deeply dreading. But I will give you Gloria Gaynor.
It's the same song.
Is it? Who sang I Will Survive?
Gloria Gaynor.
Who the fuck is Gloria Gaynor? Is that the one who sang it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like, really?
Yeah.
I never knew Gloria Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Yeah, it's Diana Ross. What are you talking about?
Gaynor.
Who the fuck is Gloria Gaynor?
Gaynor. Yeah, that's right, guys. Gloria Gaynor.
I thought it was... What?
Stop listening to Trent Jacobson. Gloria Gaynor sang the song.
I know. No, you said Grease Lightning was... Grease was fucking the other...
I'm the one who chose
You just say weird shit.
No, I chose I Will Survive. I know who sings the song.
Diana Ross.
No. Gloria Gaynor.
All right. Who the fuck is Gloria... Who the hell is Gloria Gaynor?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I'm going to put this over here, and I apologize. Look it up real quick.
She sings...
Because I don't want to put the wrong name here. She's just making shit up. I think Chrome did sing it.
Look, Gloria Gaynor. I chose the song. I know who sings
but
it.
who originally sang it? Is it Gloria Gaynor?
Yes.
Fuck, it's Gloria Gaynor.
I fucking told you. I'm not retarded, Moss.
Well,
Why do you always
debatable.
think I make things up?
But I do. I think sometimes
I don't make things up. I wouldn't tell you something if I didn't think it was true. Oh God, you drive me nuts.
All right, chill. You got it right. I'm proud of you. I Will Survive by. Hold on. Fucking hey, hostile over here.
Cause everything like.
We're just horsing around.
Oh God,
just chill.
I just want to
take everything so serious.
Oh.
All right, Gloria Gaylord.
Gaylord.
All right, I'm gonna give you my best Gaylord. Gloria Gaylord. This is 3 minutes and 33 seconds that you'll never get back in your life, but strap in as I give myself a little bit of an echo.
Can I be your background singer?
All right, here we go. You ready, friends? Ready to get old Gaylord at me?
I'll be your background singer.
I think you should dance.
No, I'll be your background singer. I'll be all the way back here.
I really think you should dance. I think a dance. What do you think, dance or a background singer?
No, background singer.
You could just sing the song if you like.
No, I'm not gonna sing the whole song. I'm just gonna be the background singer. Go for it, Mom.
No, I think you should dance.
No, go for it.
What do you? All right, take a vote in the chat. Dance or background singer? What would you like, JB?
I'm not dancing, Moss.
All right, let's see what they say.
I don't care what they say. I'm not gonna dance. Just sing the song. Let's
Dance. Do Rickroll. Granny Panty Belts. JBH should twerk. JBH be more involved in the show. No echo. Dance. JBH should twerk. Dance. And not anyone saying background singer, Jesse.
All right, let's go.
You are disappointing to the viewers. Okay. You ready?
Your volume's off.
All right. This is I Will Survive by Gloria Gaylord, and I'm going to give you my Gloria Gaylord rendition of the song. Jessie is like, she's huffing and puffing over there because the suspense is killing her. Tickle the ivory. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Keep thinking I will never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew so strong, and I learned how to get along, and you're back from outer space. I just walked around to find her, that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I should have made you leave the key. I'd have to know for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Now go! Walk out the door. Just turn around now. I'm not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I crumbled? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all life to live, all my love give, and I'll survive. Oh, I'll survive. Hey, hey! Instrumental break! What a song! It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high. And now you see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up. I don't know what the fuck I'm singing. Help me out. I thought you were...
So you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. But now I'm saving all my loving for the one who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk
out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye?
You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? But no, not
I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I know all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I think. Oh, go. Oh. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I crumbled? I think you lay down and die? I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to give, and all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. Thank you. Oh my God.
Oh, that was beautiful, Moss. That was so empowering.
Sorry for shredding Gaylord. I legit can't stand that song.
But you did it. You made it.
And
through.
I grumpily got through it. I don't know. I never thought
I managed to save you halfway. You did.
Yeah,
good.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I was
I
lost.
think you did great.
Yeah, well.
You handled it like a champ, Moss.
Thank you, Anna.
I have
I
nothing
appreciate
but
it.
respect for you.
Well, listen, you'll never think of that. Anytime you hear that song now, you'll be like, I wish Chris was singing it. Whew, that was rough. This is why I don't like you picking songs. I mean, that was horrific.
But it was funny.
Well,
you did great, boss.
Debatable.
I have nothing but respect for you.
Well, Frank Bavon, that's your fault. Wait, so now you have to pick another song. You're not going to give us one of those again,
No,
are you?
you pick a song.
Oh, I pick.
You
okay.
lost.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
I'll write the wheel.
Now Moss is going to have 5 songs. I'm going to have 1 song on that, which is Dream
That
On.
hurt me so bad that it wasn't funny. I know, right,
it's
Michael?
Michael Chapman saying that. So what do you expect coming out of him?
No, but I tell you what, I couldn't even make that funny.
Oh, stop. I think it was beautiful. I will survive. I will survive.
What the hell just happened? I don't know.
It was like a Martin Luther King speech. I will survive.
You know, it was kind of sung like William Shatner was singing it. It was
beautiful. You did such a great job, Moss.
All right, let's finish up with some stories. I don't know what happened. I feel like I just got sideswiped by a fucking bus. I have no idea what happened, and I need the Theragun up my ass right now.
I think you did great.
Thank you, Jesse, for the kind words. All right, let's finish up the stories, and then we have 2 mega shows coming to you tomorrow. The boxing and MMA events, Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz, and the Overeem versus Rosenstruik going down, and we'll be reacting to both fight cards. So make sure you subscribe. All right, Jesse, take it home.
Brian Ortega reveals the injury that led to the withdrawal from UFC Busan. Earlier this week, it was announced the top 3 featherweight Brian Ortega has been forced to withdraw from UFC Fight Night 165 due to an undisclosed injury. Ortega claims to have suffered an ACL tear in training and will be out of action for the next 2 to 3 months. T-City hasn't fought since his loss to Max Holloway back in December 2018, and he posted on Twitter, quote, I tore my ACL in training and I won't be fighting in Korea.
Right foot was
Thankfully,
up and on.
it was only a partial tear, so I'm already rehabbing it, and the plan is to be back at 100% in 2 to 3 months. I don't want to let down the fans, the zombie, and the UFC, so I strongly considered pushing through it and fighting anyways, but according to the doctors, the risk is of a full rupture, and the fight was high, and that would put me out for up to a year. Sorry, guys. I got to take care of this right now, but I'll make it up to all of you 2020, I promise.
Yeah, I'm over Ortega.
I'm not. I love him.
I'm over this guy. Yeah, he's dreamy. But other than that, I have no interest. Zero interest. I don't know what it is. I thought he was overrated going up. You know, he had some, his last one was over, what the fuck's his name? Give me his name.
Wait, what?
The fucking pedophile mustache. Oh, fuck. He choked him out. Pedophile mustache. Help me out.
Wait,
Ortega's
rewind.
last win.
Oh, Ortega's last win.
Yeah, pedophile mustache.
Pedophile
fucking
mustache?
Guy's been in the game forever. Why can't I remember his name? I'm not
Cub
looking at the chat.
Swanson?
Oh, you looked at the chat, you cheater.
He doesn't have a pedophile mustache.
Yeah, that's Cub. Thank you. I fucking couldn't remember Cub's name. Fucking A.
And I didn't cheat. I remember.
I saw you looked over.
remember Brian Ortega won by standing guillotine. That's how I know.
Yeah. And chat helped. All right, next
Why
story.
can't you ever give me credit for
'Cause I saw you
just
look.
knowing?
You looked.
I didn't look.
You cheater. You acted old Gaylord.
Gaylord.
All right, here we go.
I expect you to give me some credit, Moss.
I'm still mad at you about that song, Jesse. I will never forgive you for that. And I will pay you back with my next pick. All right, what's the next story?
I plan on punching you in the face after this.
I will stop taking life. Don't be a scutch.
Darren Till is not a fan of Jose Aldo's weight cut for UFC 245 bantamweight debut, according to MMA Fighting. When former Bellator bantamweight champion Eduardo Dantas shared a picture of Jose Aldo after his last sparring session before UFC 245, he was proud of his longtime friend. The MMA community didn't react the same way, though. We've all seen this picture of Jose Aldo where he looks relatively thin. Darren Till, who's had his own struggles with weight cutting for a long time in the UFC before finally moving up to middleweight in November, voiced his concerns on social media, hoping that Aldo changed weight classes the other way around. He said, quote, "Just seen a photo of Aldo. Wow, he doesn't look too good, man. I don't get this cut to 135. I think he is going to badly struggle or may not even make it. I think it would have been wiser to go up rather than down. As you get older, the cuts get harder, not easier. I got Marlon for this." Speaking with the media earlier this week in Rio de Janeiro, Aldo said his weight cut is going smooth. As for Till's suggestion for the former UFC and WEC featherweight champion should contemplate going to lightweight instead of cutting the extra 10 pounds, Aldo said he would be too small at 155. He said, quote, "Man, as incredible as it sounds, I'm feeling great, fast, stronger, so it's been fine." Aldo, who weighed in at 152.1 pounds 10 days before the official UFC 245 weigh-in, says, "I have the support of great professionals by my side, so everything will be all right. I had it in my mind that it would be difficult to make weight, to go on a diet, but it was the exact opposite. I'm feeling strong, training super well. I haven't felt this way even when I was in the WEC. That makes me believe I have a lot more to give, and you could be sure that I will fight for many years." A day after the photo went viral, Dantas said another tweet with a message to the ones that feared with Aldo's health, saying, "Never judge a book by its cover. # keep moving forward."
You know what I'm going to do, Jess? So he does look like shit, you know, and this could be like the TJ Dillashaw situation
But
where...
he says he feels good.
I mean, at 145, he had a struggle hitting that 145, and now he's going down another weight class. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt so much, and I'm going to go over to the DSI. I saw that he is an underdog. Let me pull it up over here. I think I'm gonna drop some tacos. I'm gonna drop 5 tacos on the Aldo. A whopping 5 tacos over here, Jesse. You think this is a risky move? What do you think? On the Jose, I'm gonna do it because he is the underdog in this fight, and I'm gonna believe you, Aldo, because I feel if you are healthy at 135, if you can get it done clean, I think you're gonna smash. You're going to smash that other Brazilian. That's all I'm saying, Jesse. What do you think?
It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to mend
You
the
with us?
pieces of my broken heart. Yeah, the song's
are
like
you trying to survive?
I will survive. I wouldn't drop the money, to be honest.
No, huh?
No.
All right, let's see. Where is it? There it is. It's over here. I'm over here now. All right, let's get over to the DSI. Link in the description if you want to get yourself some bets. Let's see. Where are you? There he is.
I agree, Life and Logic. I wouldn't bet on Aldo.
He's
either.
a plus 147. Okay, now I know Marlon Moraes is a beast at 135, but do you forget what Aldo can do? And now he's going down a weight class. If he's healthy enough, if he is clean, if he's healthy, and he can pull it off, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to place the bet. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hang with the boys. I'm going to put the 5 tacos on it. Well, what the fuck happened? Hold on a second. All right. It's a little difficult for us to show on air because it's a disaster. BetDSI site. It's all weird now. Let's go like this. There we go. There we go. There's the bet. All right, Jose Aldo. We put the big 5 in. We get $735, Jesse. Just like that. Easy money.
Mm-hmm.
Easy fucking money. Put it in. You get the $7. $5. You get $735. Submit. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We just placed a bet on BetDSI with our promo code and Jose Aldo. Now, you think that was a bad move?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if the fight doesn't happen, we'll get our money back.
That's right.
But I think if he can pull it off, if he can get to that scale, and it's gonna be tough. He's probably gonna be shaking and all like dying on that scale. But if he does get on that scale and he can rehydrate, he's gonna whoop Moraes' ass. I'm telling you right now. You think no, Jesse? He's not gonna whoop him? No?
No.
Okay. Chat, what do you say?
Michael Chapman says, you're right. I'm jealous that I live in shitty America and don't live in Zika land. Lyrical Gaylord's dropping the phones. Sean Hart says, Connor likes the new look, Aldo. Flatter Things says 3 more likes. Steve Thompson, 260. Life and Logic, Moss Knows. Roberto Lopez, I want Ann's granny panties. Mike H says, Flat Earth Deacon with the thumbs up says, get the likes up. Kung Fu Masters, I remember he struggled to make 145 real bad. Stanley Moon, Aldo won't make the walk. And H, Roberto Lopez, you betcha. Red granny panties. Roberto Hernandez says, Aldo with the fist pump. Chris Moss says, Connor's cock is all mine. Please don't say bad stuff about him. Crying face. The Menace Noob says, how did Jose Aldo get to 135? Lee W, if he is healthy, but he looks weak at the moment. Rogelio says, I think Aldo will be better at his new weight class. Father thinking with a thumbs up. Sean Hart, Connor did respond to Aldo. Brendan O'Laughlin conned it. The Menace Noob says the California middle-aged man. Kung Fu Master calls. Rogelio says Aldo. Steve Thompson, Stewie. The Real Gamer says Aldo is washed up. He's the real one who should be considering retirement.
Okay. You know what's funny? Like I do see, I see all the calls in the chat. It's not like we don't see you guys, but you guys remind me of a bunch of goats, like at a petting zoo, and everyone's like going, like trying to get the little nuggets out of our hands. We
Calls.
see calls. And we're like, guys, we're gonna get to you. Like. What's up? Why is everyone begging? You're begging for goat nuggets.
You know when you beg, it makes us not want to do it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, don't beg. We'll do it if you don't beg. But it's it's like toddlers. When toddlers beg for something, you just don't want to give it to them.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, why don't you could say it once? We see. You don't have to put it 400 times. It doesn't. It's not gonna get you the call.
And if anything, it's gonna make you go the whole show without the calls.
What the fuck's going on? All right, let's finish up the stories. We got a lot of show tomorrow too. So
yeah.
What is all right, Tito?
Yeah, Alberto Del Rio is out to prove a point to Trump supporter Tito Ortiz. So you can tell there's a very political stance when it comes to this fight. They are gathering on the border, fans from Texas and Mexico alike, to see what should be the biggest fight in the history of Combate Americas. The sentence above quite likely sounds like faint praise. After all, chances are you haven't even heard of Combate Americas, an MMA promotion founded in 2011 to be the salsa in a field full of promotional ketchup. The brainchild of Campbell McLaurin, the man who helped bring UFC into the world of 1993, Combate has become a hit in the Spanish-speaking world on Univision, regularly beating most of its domestic competition in the ratings. But for all its success, boldly forging ahead into previously untapped markets, Combate has made little progress attracting the established MMA fans. An afterthought, at best, in the MMA press. Its events often go by unremarked upon at all, save for McLaurin's often profane rants targeting the media establishment. All of that changes Saturday.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Conor is getting ahead of himself talking about Masvidal. Baby steps.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. He has this whole thing that he's going with, like
He's trying to create the hype.
the 3-fight deal. He's trying to go with that whole mystic thing. He's trying to get back into that. And he if he beats Cowboy, he's like, I called it, and now I'm going to slay on Jorge Masvidal, and then after that, I'm going to fuck the goat fucker in the ass. Like he's gonna go with that whole spiel.
Fuck the goat fucker.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck the goat fucker in the ass or sheep fucker, whatever. He's gonna go with this whole mystic thing again. He's trying to set it up, so that's why he's doing that. I mean, you can say he's looking ahead and he's going, but he's trying to go back into the well, right? His bag of tricks. Thank you for the donation, Mr. Presence. So we have look at this, man. I mean, I'm not surprised about this, but Alberto Rodriguez versus Tito Ortiz. Rodriguez is a plus 652.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of listen. I don't think there's any way he's gonna win, and that's why the line is there. But a plus 652. If I ever wanted Tito Ortiz to lose, this would be the time. It'd be fucking hilarious. Look at that, plus 652. How bad do you want Tito to? I want Tito to lose. I mean, he's not going to lose, but could you imagine if he did? It'd be hilarious. Anyone want to take the bite? All right, plus just for shits and giggles, Jesse. You drop a hundo on Rodriguez. What do you win?
Oh man!
Now I get the song stuck in my head. Look what you did.
I will survive. I will survive.
You can't even do it.
Hey, hey.
Hold on a second. Look, you can't even put $100. They won't.
Oh, yeah, it is right there, Moss.
Yeah, I know. You can put 50 on it and make 326, but if you put 100, they won't even let you do it. It's so lopsided. The fuck?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, here we go. So, I'm sorry. 652. There it is. The fuck? So you put $100, you win $652. $652.
How much do you get if you put $5?
You get $32.06.
Moss, I say we put $5 on.
I kind of want to do it too.
Actually, put $10. How much do you get? 10? What? $320? 65.
$65.
I say put $10 on Rodriguez.
He's not gonna win though.
What are you talking about? Ortiz is an old man.
Yeah.
The guy's retired 4 times.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Moss,
there's a
put
reason.
the $10 on Rodriguez. You always get to choose the bets. I'm choosing it now. I am putting my foot down. Rodriguez, $10 bet right now.
Out of your mind.
Do it, Moss.
You just want to burn
Do
$10?
Do it for me, Moss. Do it for me.
Oh fuck.
Do it for me.
I say go for 5. Yeah, I'm with Lee. I'll do 5. I'll do $5.
Moss, since when do you get to dictate all of our bets?
You go to sleep. Now you need to back up, or you can go to sleep too.
First Ruiz versus Joshua was 10-1 LOL.
Oh, it's crazy, right? He is the underdog in this one too, but not that much. Thank you, Roberto Hernandez.
That's right, guys. Do it for me. Wonderful. And you don't get to dictate all the bets. Put $10 on Rodriguez.
Jesse?
Moss, do it now.
Oh, man.
Do it. Do it now. Do it now, Moss. I'll compromise and say 7. Put $7.
Listen, I'm telling you right now.
Moss?
I'd rather flush it down the toilet
Do it now.
than make this bet.
Do it now, Moss.
You made fun of the
I let you put bets on whoever you want.
This is what I'm going to say. You made fun of the Jessica I bet because that was a ridiculous bet. But I think she had more of a chance of winning than this fight.
I disagree.
This is insane.
$7, Moss. 7 on Rodriguez right now.
Oh, man.
7.
Oh, my God. Our hard-earned BetDSI points.
Look, you
right
get
$45
$45 if you win. Submit, Moss.
All right. Jesse, because I care about you and because
because you don't get to dictate all the bets. Come on.
I just want to shut you up. I'm going to place the bet of $7, and if Rodriguez wins, we will win $45.64.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right, Kung Fu. Have faith in
ready?
me, girl.
Okay. I'm going to do it. Listen, I didn't say I wasn't going to do it. I'm going to do it. I am submitting the bet.
He did it!
All right.
Wonderful.
I say we're going to win, Moss. I'm feeling good about this one.
Anyone want to join us in the chat? A link in the description. Promo code MMA-Hole.
Yeah. I think we're going to win this one, Moss.
So just for shits and giggles. Oh, man. I can't believe we just did that.
That's a plus 652.
We are fucking crazy.
What are you going to lose? $7?
I want to see if you drop a G, right? $6,520. Wow. Do you want to drop $1,000?
We don't have $1,000 to drop.
Oh, okay.
If we had $1,000, we could drop it. But
You want to drop a cool G on that?
yeah, go ahead and throw that in there.
You know, when I was younger, we used to go to Atlantic City, and we would be like, yeah, I'm going to drop a cool 20, And then it turned into like a cool G. Like I was working at a job where I was doing decent. Not enough to drop $1,000, but we would go to Vegas and be reckless and be like, yo, you want to drop a cool G?
Stupid.
And like we just do stupid shit. Those days are far behind us, but maybe one day we can drop cool G's again. That'd be nice.
Nah,
Cool
I'm going
G.
to save it for my kids' college tuition.
Oh, you're not going to bet it on against Tito Ortiz, Alberto Rodriguez?
No, I mean, I'm not going to spend my money in anything but my kids' college tuition.
Smart girl. What about my kids' tuition?
Well, I plan on having your sperm babies.
What?
So.
Let's go. One last pump.
I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes.
We've got 50 likes.
MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes.
The dislikes can choke on a dick.
That's right, Heavy
Hells
Microgrow. Of course, not without your consent, Moss. I would have to have your consent first before having your sperm babies.
All right. Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, Jess. Talk dirty to me. All right, so we spoke about that. Uriah Hall. My boy. I like Uriah Hall. But he's being a little controversial.
Yeah, he's not happy with Darren Till skipping the line at middleweight, according to MMA Mania. When Darren Till moved to middleweight and immediately accepted the challenge of facing Kelvin Gastelum in his 185-pound debut, a lot of people didn't like that match. Many fans thought it was too much for Till after his recent losses, and Dana White even had to publicly defend the matchup. Of course, there was an episode of To the Risk for Till when the Englishman won a competitive decision over the recent title challenger. He immediately introduced himself to both top 5 and title mix. At the moment, Till is angling for a showdown with Robert Whittaker in London, which would very likely be a title eliminator for the Gorilla. However, not everyone is happy about Till's fast rise, and the number includes Primetime. Uriah Hall posted a tweet. So I heard at Darren Till said something about he's happy that all the middleweights are calling him out, LOL, and he's the money fight. Bro, you're like the guy that skipped the line at Starbucks. We just all want to beat your ass for it. With a laughing emoji.
It's a little bit of a Gaylord comment.
Oh, that's what he said, Moss. What do you think?
I like Uriah Hall. He's my boy. So I'd like to see Uriah smash the shit out of Till. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be something that they line up. By the way, Whittaker not fighting Gastelum and looking like he's going in another direction against a very dangerous gorilla opponent. Right? Isn't that his nickname, the Gorilla? Oh, shit. Premature 50. You know who he's going against, Jesse?
Who's he going against, Moss?
I gave you a hint, Gorilla.
Till.
No.
All right, what?
A darker skinned gorilla.
That's rude.
Who's got the nickname? Who fought recently and has been destroying it?
The Killer Gorilla. The Killer Gorilla.
What's his name? Put it on you. I'm gonna put
The
you
Killer Gorilla.
I'm gonna put you in the hot seat, Jesse.
I just said the Killer Gorilla.
But what's his
Moss.
name? You want me to help you?
All right, go for it. Cannonier.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, chat room. I appreciate it. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
That's right. Cannonier versus Whittaker. I was going to say Forrest Whitaker versus Bobby Knuckles. I like that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Knuckles is in trouble. He could take 2 L's. You got Izzy on top. Oh, that's the little Gaylord.
Gaylord.
You have Whittaker, the #1 contender who just lost his belt. And then you got Jared Cannonier sniffing. Fuck. I kind of get it. Like Gastelum, I would like to see Bobby Knuckles and Gastelum happen, but he did fall to Darren Till. And look at Till, just jumps up to #5. Like, right in the mix. After looking like shite, the weight cutting, they just throw him top 5. So Jared Cannonier versus Bobby Knuckles. Who would you pick in that fight?
Bobby Knuckles.
Knuckles over the Cannon. Cannonier's been looking good. He's been looking really good. Cannonier would destroy Till. He would literally mutilate it. He's the real gorilla, not that Till fake vanilla gorilla shit. I like that dark chocolate gorilla shit. You know what I'm saying, Jesse? Took out the Beast and Hermanson. Beat Silva way more convincingly than Anderson. I mean, Adesanya did. Took out Branch's soul. Cannonier's on a roll. Last loss was to Reyes, who was fighting for a belt. Blackwitz beat him, and Blackwitz is right up top. Cannonier could do some damage. You know, Jess?
Yep.
Okay. Any more stories?
No.
That's it?
Yep.
We're done. We are done. Thank you, 200, for hanging to the very end. That's unbelievable stuff. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, tomorrow, give them the breakdown. Tomorrow night, or tomorrow
We
day.
will be live around between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern time for Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz numero dos. And then we will be live again. I believe 5:30 is the early prelims, if I'm not mistaken, for UFC on ESPN 7 or UFC Washington DC. So join us there if you're there to watch the UFC fights. We'll be live pretty much all day tomorrow. My slow cooker will be cooking. We'll be eating my slow cooking meal during the fights. It's going to be great.
And thank you for joining us. Yes. We appreciate it. That was very kind of you guys and gals. Thank you to the donators, the thumbs in the upright direction. Thank you to you people. And make sure you slap that notification bell. Because if you don't do it, you're going to be a Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.